And I hope you enjoyed that quote I put at the beginning of the last chapter.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that was
Gandhi's quote.
yeah.
There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they seem invincible, but in the end they always fall.
Yeah.
Think of it.
Yeah.
Always.
Which is good. Which is good.
All
We
right.
still have a chance. We still have a chance.
Mm.
Yeah.
No matter how slim it may be.
Oh, just one little update for Alexander Anderson. He did not immediately grow wings. I looked that up. That's specifically a thing that I have to channel, and it happens once per day.
How about you just channeled it when you came out, because it's pretty awesome actually.
You know what? Sure, I'll waste that ability. Why not? Okay.
Oh, we are out
then
for a
this-
rest for the evening, so you don't have to worry about it, I guess.
I was
Oh,
gonna
did
say-
we get a long rest?
You did not.
Yeah.
No, but we
So-
are about to, right? Because
But-
Yeah,
I was just
I
saying.
don't think we
Are
are.
we about to?
Well,
That's the question.
here's the answer. Hello, boys and ghouls.
He's
It's
returned.
time on out of the past.
no.
As you guys were preparing for your attack on the Bleak Academy, your old friend Mordenkainen showed up with a plan. Why did you break into a trap-filled dungeon where you could send an angry dragon in to wreck the place? And since you couldn't think of a reason against it, you traveled to the academy, gated in your old enemy Zepukiel, and sent him to crash the place. While he was wrecking the place, Sophia showed up, summoned Orcus from the abyss,
Yeah.
and sent to me to fight you.
Oh.
After a brutally long slog, you won. Vero went down many times. He came back like a boss.
Like
Meanwhile, Mordenkainen took Orcus's wand, and Vero got Sophia's copy of Arteviator, which he knows almost nothing about.
It's very mysterious.
Afterwards, Iona summoned you into her celestial realm and gave you gifts before returning you back to the Shadowfell that she found you in. Alexander's sword has been given some brand new properties that he'll have to attune to find out.
Yay.
Nero now has true sight, so Sophia can no longer fool him with illusions.
Yeah.
Not like she can because she's stone
She's
now.
super, super dead.
Stone cold dead. And also, Savannah lost her pact with Hell.
Yay! Finally.
Hey.
that minor development.
Yeah.
It was replaced with a celestial pact.
Yeah.
On the bright side, she is now Alexander's bratty younger sister by
Yeah.
adoption.
Oh god.
All right.
And meanwhile, I, Braggadocio, watched this entire thing unfold without saying anything. But I didn't know that they're back and they're distracted. It'd be a good time to step in.
Oh god, yeah, I was about to say.
What? Seriously?
I've broken
Guess
the
who
fourth
was in the
wall,
temple?
and I will be your DM now. I think you will find my methods to be most cruel and entertaining.
Oh god. Oh god.
As he stepped in, I cast banishment on him.
You don't know
No,
who's there.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. Oh.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm very scared.
All
Alright, so we
I don't
just
have any spell slots.
Yeah, you guys have returned from the Shadowfell.
Hmm.
Alexander's holding his new sword, and he's looking actually kind of godlike. His eyes are faintly luminous.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Savannah is at peace with herself. It feels like peace for the first time in a long time.
Mhm.
Like she doesn't have wormwood whispering in her ear. She doesn't have the threat of hell hanging over her. Her also, you remember, like when you got the pact, the celestial pact, Diana showed you wormwood getting berated, shall we say,
Yeah.
by Mephistopheles.
Oh,
It was worth that.
that was the highlight
you
of
get
the
enough-
whole thing. It's just like,
Yeah, if you get nothing else from your pact, it was that.
It was that one moment.
Yeah, Viral, his irises have turned white.
mhm.
So it's basically his eyes are almost pure white except for his pupils.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
going emo.
Yeah, this is not a phase, Mom.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not like It's not like that. It's like whenever his true sight activates, it's like an automatic reflex.
Yeah.
His eyes turn white.
Yeah.
Just remember, the true sight, you can see through illusions, but you can't see through walls.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
You need arcane eyes for that. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, and just saying, because level up and everything, I swapped up the invocation, the Eldritch invocations. So I swapped the false life to, because I no longer need it, to the Eldritch spear. So my Eldritch blast is now 300 feet.
Oh yeah, no, you got the snipe blast.
And then for the
snipe.
new upgrade, I got Witch Sight as well, because I get one and then I can swap one. So Witch Sight allows me to see, as Vero, what Vero can do now as well. I can see transmutation and illusions, wild creatures, and everything.
Wait. We're no longer in the Shadowfell, right?
No, you went back.
Yeah.
You went back to first. You gotta get Arviato. That was left behind when Iona brought you there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's lying on
I
the
need my
ground.
stuff too.
I was gonna say, can we try and search the rubble and try and find anything of value specifically?
Yeah, I'll let you guys
stuff?
make an investigation check.
Oh boy, +0.
25. First roll
Oh,
of the night. Yeah.
Thank God you're here, Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah finds Viral's stuff.
Treasure.
Hey.
It's all in a
mine.
trunk that's unlocked.
I was like, oh mine. This is all mine. Oh wait.
Oh my! That Viral's like, no, that's mine. That's my shield.
Yeah.
That's
So
mine.
I'm like looking at Savannah.
No, I'm
give Viral
just
his stuff.
kidding.
I know you're just kidding.
I gave Vero back all his stuff.
Yeah. By the way, no, I was gonna
That's
say,
true sight.
True Sight, it doesn't let you see through things,
Yeah.
see through walls, but it does let you see into the ethereal plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be
So
interesting.
anything that's on the ethereal plane in your current vicinity, you can see.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. But can I affect them? Probably not.
No,
right?
you can't, but you can see them, which would certainly stop them from ambushing you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that could be
Alright.
very useful for sure.
Yes, my animated shield.
Yes.
Yeah, your shield is back.
And I'm just like, just kind of happy that
Bill got all
you know,
the shit.
he got all this shit, and I'm just like, well, I think we should kind of regroup. Perhaps I don't know how many charges. I don't know how many charges are on.
I'm out. 0.
You're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
um,
these 2 days
Yeah,
minimum.
Mordenkainen was examining Sophia's version of the sword.
Mhm.
And when you guys returned, you went to speak to him about it. He informs you that Sophia's Autoviator is powerful,
Mhm.
but it can only exist on the Shadowfell. It's made of Shadowfell material. If she had been able to add a consciousness to extract Viral's consciousness and put it into the sword, it would have been able to be taken out of the Shadowfell. But since she was unable to do so before Mordenkainen petrified her, it will vanish into shadow when you take it out.
If you take it out.
Okay. So
On
I
the other
guess
hand,
Go ahead.
if you were to use your Autoviator to stab it, and break
I was
it.
gonna do that. Yeah.
yeah,
I'll-
you
Before
could
you do
theoretically get.
Before you do that, Vero, I turned around and asked Mordenkainen and says, "Is it possible if we add additional, souls or craft an artificial soul into it?"
We are not putting artificial souls. We are not necromancers.
Mordenkainen's Mordenkainen's going to say that we don't have the equipment for that, and the academy, which is probably the only place in 100 miles that does, is currently in ruins, and there's an angry dragon running around.
Yeah.
Oh, the dragon! I totally forgot about that. It's like-
You forgot about the dragon?
Judging by
I like to imagine there's like a shot, oh yeah, the dragon, and then it just cuts to behind Sylvana and the giant gold dragon's just clomping around.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, it's like in Schlock Mercenary where they forgot about a forest fire they set.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To put that in perspective, The forest fire is the size of Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So perhaps I guess it's worth a shot. Vero, why don't you try and stab the sword? See what happens.
All right, I grab the dark audifiator, toss it into the air, and then stab it.
Nice.
All right. In that case,
Cinematic.
I would like you to roll 1d20 plus 3. This is your sword's intelligence check. All right. Now, I will give you the choice. Which one do you want? Which spell do you want? Would you like the blink spell, or would you like the etherealness spell?
Ooh, okay, wait.
You cannot have both. You can only pick one.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check what Blink does.
Blink is pretty good.
Yeah. But I
If you
think
want to be
you're-
annoying,
Yeah.
if you want to be annoying, Blink will basically let you teleport into the ethereal plane, and then you will pop back out, be able to attack someone, and then pop back in.
Yeah.
So-
Okay,
Sophia
that sounds like
gets it.
my playstyle. Yeah, Blink.
All right, then.
Okay.
Audifiator absorbs Blink from Sophia's copy.
Mhm.
And you can cast it for 3. It takes 3 charges to cast Blink.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
That's a good spell.
Yeah.
I guess the best thing for us to do is to find a place to lay low until Audie's recharged.
All right.
Buddy.
Can we raise?
Yeah.
Can we rest in the temple? Like right
So that's well, no. First, that's not a good idea because angry
Yeah.
dragon and angry students running around. Second, Mordenkainen has a spell scroll of plane shift, so he
Ooh,
thinks ahead with this stuff.
Ooh, okay, that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Third,
8
Alexander,
Yes.
where is your deck of many things right now?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's in my inventory. If you it's in there. It's right
If you
there.
delete
You're
it.
not. If it has to be there. It's in my inventory. I'm just
No,
taking the
no.
mouse angrily in front of it.
No,
It's right
it's not saying
there.
that because Robin has it. I'm saying that because you're feeling it just like wriggle and shuffle itself inside of your pocket.
What?
Can I grab Robin?
Robin's not with you.
Yeah.
No. Something is shuffling inside.
Yeah,
It's inside of-
I look at the cards, going, "What in God's name?"
You look at it, it flips over, and the top card flips itself over, and it's the Jester card.
What the? No, I can I see anything around him? I know
Nope.
of which side.
I'm staring
Yeah.
right into it. What is
All right.
happening?
No.
Actually,
Can I see any creatures around him?
let me check.
Uh,
Yes, actually. You and Vero both see an invisible skeleton dressed in the tattered rags of a jester's outfit.
Oh, there he is.
And Vero recognizes this as Braggadocio, the Grim Jester.
Oh.
Now, let's see what the Jester card will do for you.
Wait, did he pull the Jester card?
He needs
Holy
to declare it, right?
Well, he did while we were talking.
No,
Well,
but
Probably.
none of
Yeah.
us hear
Yeah.
anything. He should.
Well, good thing is, it's not a bad card.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
You would
can't
have gotten
join
10,000
or-
experience.
Wait,
but
what?
You're already
10,000?
at level 20, so
okay.
no, you don't get that. Instead, I'm going to give you something else.
Okay.
You get something else.
Okay.
He drew it for Alexander?
He's drawing this for Alexander.
He probably wanted to draw something really bad, and
Yeah.
I got lucky, and I didn't draw something bad.
Balance.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking void.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
All
right.
Yep.
But imagine if it was balance.
Mm.
Jesus Christ.
Here's what you get. Instead, you get the boon of fortitude.
Ooh.
Oh.
That means your hit point maximum increases by 40.
Whoa!
It increases by 40? Holy
Yeah, that's right.
shit.
What a tank.
Yeah.
You
Jesus.
also get 2 more draws.
Oh
no.
God!
Can we actually step in now? Like, we see him, right?
Not yet.
Alright.
Let's see. The first draw is the comet.
Oh no. What does that?
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you gain experience points enough to get 1 level. Otherwise, the card has no effect. You're already level 20, so you get nothing out of it. The other one is the one you'll really hate.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no! Here we go.
What the hell?
You got the Ruin card.
What does
Now here's
that
the
do?
thing. The only basically your magic items, all your money and your magic items vanish, including the deck of many things. Except one exception. There's one exception.
Yes.
The one exception is Oathkeeper.
Oh,
Wait,
good.
is it ruined the one? Wait, you lose your wealth and possessions other than magic items?
No.
Oh, right. Other than magic items, that's right. So portable
Oh,
property
thank
vanishes.
God. So it's just my money. And
Yeah, money,
everything.
businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least.
Oh,
Which means
he
it's
doesn't
not
own
to
anything.
your Abbey.
Which is
It
good.
is
No,
Will's Abbey.
No, I do.
What?
Okay, so basically everything non-magical that I have on my person is disintegrated, essentially.
No,
No?
if it's valuable. So you're not like basically naked under your armor.
Mhm.
Oh,
If it's
okay.
valuable, like any coins you have, any gemstones you have, any art objects you have,
Oh god, what's gonna happen to Lakewood Keep?
the deed to the key to Lakewood Keep is now entirely in Viral's name,
Yeah.
including the Abbey
Savannah.
Mhm.
and Savant,
Okay.
and also Savannah.
Whew.
Yeah.
The
So
Abbey's
my name has just been erased from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is now Viral's Abbey, and everyone will remember it as Viral's Abbey.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh.
probably the whole
Oh.
case the first time.
Okay.
After all, it's named Lakewood Keith. It's not like we named it after Alexander.
Okay. Water skin is gone. Ration is gone. Block
No,
of
Rashid,
incense is
no, I
gone.
said if it's valuable.
Like
Yeah,
really,
she-
like
Like
Ah,
really,
like wealth.
Wealth.
Oh, okay. Well, but my money's gone, so okay. I'm good.
Yeah,
yeah, but
you are
we
now
spend all your
broke.
money and building.
I
a
had
keep.
900. I didn't have much left.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
spend most of it into building. the
yeah.
keep. So.
Okay, that could have been a lot worse. To be fair.
At least you didn't get the one that destroys all of your magic
See, if
items.
it had been the one that destroyed all my magic weapon items except for Oathkeeper, that would have been hilarious. Because it literally would have been like Mage Breaker armor,
Yeah.
the cloak,
Everything.
like
Talents.
everything would have been
Mm.
gone.
Yep.
Well,
Is he still drawing?
do I see Duccio? Can I go and like notice him?
Yes, now he's visible, and you see he's twirling what looks like a justice baton around in his hand.
Okay. I like.
Can I?
so
First off, I noticed the card going off, and so who has the bag of holding?
Me.
I run over to you and I shove the deck in the bag of holding.
Yeah, and then you see Braggadocio snap his fingers again,
Stop doing this to me!
and Savannah will get a draw from the deck.
No!
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god! Can we attack him now?
Yeah, can we?
After this, you can.
Go
Alright,
attack.
I jump in and attack him.
No,
All right,
but
but first-
we can't see him doesn't mean we can't attack him because
No, he's visible now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's visible.
He's visible
Yeah.
to everyone now. Okay.
Yeah, he's visible to
Yeah.
everyone.
I thought
so,
he was in the ethereal plane. So.
He was invisible.
No, he was
Okay.
invisible, not in the ethereal
We
plane.
can't have this fucking guy just pull cards for us.
Oh,
God damn it.
Let's see what he gets for it. Let's see what Savannah gets. This is going to be an interesting one.
Alright, I guess I'm attacking after the card resolves.
Yeah.
Right. And Savannah also gets the Ruin card.
Oh no.
Oh, God,
That's
there
Wait,
goes
terrible.
he's the one with the most money!
Yeah.
So Savannah loses all of her money. Her Lakewood Keep and the Abbey are now solely in Viral's name.
Oh my god.
Basically, the only thing she has now is her demiplane
Well,
and the golem that's on it.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Can I please get the card into some fucking dimension that he can't access?
Okay,
I said,
can I
well, you
roll?
can always kill him to keep him from accessing it.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm just out of curiosity. So what exactly do I lose? I lose the
Everything of
money.
value, all your money,
Okay.
Mhm.
So
all your gemstones,
Wait,
all your art items.
money's gone. All right. I'm at 0.
Wait, Silvana,
Mm-hmm.
did you take into account the money that was given by Solomon, my butler?
Well, that would have been given to you.
That's
Tara.
Yeah, to
yours,
me. Yeah,
Daryl.
but I didn't keep account of it because I was like, Silvana's our
plenty.
account person, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's your accountant.
So yeah, everything's gone. I guess.
That's
Golden
not
items.
Viral's money.
Yeah.
Yeah, not mine. So we still have. We still have money for the.
we still have money. We still have money.
Let me
It's
see.
just Sylvana's money is
Yeah,
gone.
so potions
Yeah.
are still there and magic
Yeah, potions
items
are still
there. But
Yes.
I lose the Dungeoneers pack. No, I lose the money. Basically, I lose the money. Yeah.
Money and gemstones. Anything you can sell for cash
Yeah,
except
yeah, it's
magic.
already
items.
gone. I sold a lot into building the golem, everything. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're lucky in the sense where we recently did a big sell
purchase
everything
and building
because it
the
would have been
castle
it
and-
would have been rough for let's go take care of the Bleak Academy
Yeah.
and then go sell a bunch of stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Alexander,
Oh, no, I
actually,
lost
no,
my
Alexander,
frozen
Viral.
clay. Shit.
Viral.
Can I attack? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Using my new feat,
Yeah.
Martial Adept, which makes me like part Battle Master,
Mhm.
I will use my superiority die. Like I can only use it once until a short rest to do a tripping attack, where he has to do a strength saving throw against my DC of 19, or else he'll be knocked down prone.
He rolled a natural 20.
What? Damn!
Damn it.
Damn it, this Jester! Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
His sage laughs. He says, "I'm not like you, Viral. I don't get knocked over that easily."
Oh,
Man.
die! Kill him!
Oh wait! Oh crap! Oh wait! It has to when I hit first. Well, do I hit
well.
with this?
You hit, yeah.
Okay, so either way, he'd still.
He
Stands
still,
with us.
yeah, makes this.
You still get the damage.
So people, we were all shouting. So did I get the deck out of into the bag?
Yes, you did.
Okay, thank you.
That's why Sylvana got the draw.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
You might want to just put it on the ground,
No, I don't think that'll be
like,
the best
and let no one touch
idea.
it.
All right, let me see here.
I'm just gonna cast Hold Monster, I guess.
He's undead, so that won't work.
He's undead.
Oh right, shit.
He's a death jester.
Right. So once you do that, Viral, he's going to use his reaction,
Shit.
and he's going to force you, Viral. Not Viral. Actually, not on Viral. On Viral. He's going to use on Viral. He needs you to make a charisma saving throw.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Is Viral near me?
No, because Braggadocio was about 30 feet away from you.
Nah.
Oh!
Ooh, no. All right. You guys don't see anything happen except for Viral.
Oh, this is gonna be a whisper to Viral.
Yes, it is.
God
Oh boy.
Oh god.
This is going to be.
I want
Shit, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, we're like
Viral, I want
ambushed
you to
from
draw the
very
entire
beginning.
deck of many things. I compel you to draw from the deck, Viral.
Nope.
Oh no. Shit. What can I do?
Actually, hang on. Let me check. Well, Sylvana can see through this then, so she might as well not. So I might as well say it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sylvana can see through illusions. Braggadocio and Viral have swapped places, and they both look and sound like each other. Like
I can't
Braggadocio.
tell. I can't tell.
You can
which-
tell them
yeah,
apart.
Yeah. And I smack Braggadocio on the head.
All right.
Shit. I haven't attuned.
Are we in initiative or can we just go for it?
Go hog wild on this guy.
Okay, I'm running with defender because I haven't attuned to Oathkeeper yet, and I'm gonna go swing twice.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what?
Before
Fuck
Alex
it.
do
I have a 5th level spell left.
Yeah.
Banishing Smite.
Before Alex do it, I cast Flame Strike on it. Just like, yep, because I can, and because this guy is really annoying, and why is this happening?
I remember when spells were able to do damage, and monarchs were able to actually cast spells.
The
But
Flame
that's
Strike
just
doesn't
me.
work
I'm an
anymore.
old fogey.
That's
Oh,
weird. The
God.
Flame Strike doesn't work anymore.
The Flame Strike is not working because the Jester has nullified it.
All right, Alexander, you said you were going to do something?
I have cast Vanishing Smite with my last 5th level spell. I'm going to rip this guy apart.
Flame Strike.
That's-
Oh, that worked. work.
Now I'm assuming.
Ooh, Rick, rest in peace.
Hey, there it is. Now, by the way, before I do that, Sylvana, do you have anything to tell Alexander before he goes charging in?
Nope.
No. Hold
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
on. Yeah. That guy is not. Well, I think it's pretty obvious because I flame strike the one that looks like Vero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, but like Viral, he was able to succeed on his dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knew it.
All right. Well, if I see that and it go, and I'm looking at, I realize Sylvana would not do that unless she had a reason to. So I'm gonna go after the one that looks like Viral
That
to
is
me.
why. Yeah, that is why I strike first. Because
That's why you wanted to strike
you
first.
Can't tell. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so one swing on defender.
That's a hit.
All right, and 5d10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I notice anything? The shimmer, maybe I can see.
You notice Viral coughing up blood, but beyond that,
Can I make
not
an insight
Vero.
check?
yes, make an insight check.
19.
That's the DC he's got to beat with his deception check. And he failed by 1. So you're pretty sure that's not Viral.
Okay, cool. Swing again.
That's a miss. He just like steps out of the way.
The thing is, I wouldn't cough out blood. I would just fall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. yeah.
All right.
Just a reminder to DM, because I have Radiant Soul right now, so it's +4 to the damage. So plus extra 4 to the damage.
Got it. Taken care of. All right, Regadocio is going to use his bonus action to dispel the illusion, and he's just going to say, "I remember when paladins could actually destroy the undead."
I will take both. You need
And then-
to go.
And then he's going to point his jester's staff at you, Alexander.
Okay.
Let's see what it will do.
Wait, is it a spell? Is it?
We're going to find out.
No, because
No.
if it is, I have something to
It's
do.
not a spell.
Yeah,
Well, not yet. Let's see what it is first. I want to see what it is before I answer that conclusively.
yeah. Or I can roll for Arcana check. If it's up to you.
Alright, yeah, you can roll an Arcana check if you like.
Okay. Arcana check. Come on. 20. Yeah. First grade.
You think that his staff is not his jester staff is not a jester staff, but an oversized wand of wonder.
Okay. By that Arcana check, I can't tell what a Wand of Wonder do, right?
It can do very random things.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Like draw from the deck of many
Probably draw from the deck of many
No,
things.
actually, draw from the deck of many things is just something he's able to do.
That's
It's
something
easy for a jester. Yeah, what it does to him though is it actually shrinks him down to the point that you can't effectively opportunity attack him. Then you just hear him giggle as he scampers off.
Oh, I cast Counterspell before he can do that. It's a spell.
All right then.
It's a spell. It's a spell. Yes.
Yeah, it's an enhanced version of the enlarge reduce spell.
Yeah, that's what I
targeting
figured.
him.
Yeah, I cast the Counterspell. It's like, ah.
All right, so he shrinks down to that. He grows back up.
Yep. Oh, you're not going anywhere.
Yep.
He says, "Quite the contrary, my dear."
Oh no.
Oh no. Something is about to happen. You know what?
And then he
Let's go back.
casts Misty Step.
Wait,
Yeah.
he already used his bonus action to dispel.
All right, yeah, never mind then.
Right?
That's right. Yeah, never mind. So he's going to say, "Doesn't matter. Quite the contrary, my dear. As long as I continue to serve my grim god of death, I will always return to cause laughter and joy to the world."
No, you're not going anywhere. What can I fucking do? I don't have to.
Just throw a fireball, killer.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Actually, Mordecai is going to do something.
Thank
Oh.
God, Morty.
Yeah, he is. Let me check something very quick before I do anything rash. All right. Yeah, he casts banishment on
Not entirely
Braggadocio.
Yeah, not entirely sure if it's a good choice, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's gonna get him out of the way at least for a while, and we can figure out what the hell to do.
All right, so Braggadocio just vanishes with a pop and a giggle. And then Mordenkainen gives you the he gives Savannah the scroll of plane shift and says, "Could you do us all a kindness, Savannah, and just plane shift us out of here?"
Yes,
please,
please. Yeah. Okay.
I open up the scroll, cast plane shift, and get us back to Lakewood Keep.
Yep, you plane shift back. You recognize that you're about like a mile or so away from the keep.
What?
Yeah, just a quick question about ownership. And wait, do I actually think I own everything, or like, do I lose any memory of them owning anything with the keep?
No.
It? Like me personally.
I wouldn't think so. I think it's just more that officially the ownership. It's like
lord over the keep. That's what's on the paper that says. And
all hail King Viral.
Yes. Yeah, you can, however, bequeath it upon Alexander if you so desire.
Yeah.
Because it is yours now.
Can I just put them back into the deed?
Sure, you can alter it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll alter it once we get back. You guys know this
miles
You
place.
guys are back about a mile out.
Yep. And I just talked to the others saying we probably should get back first.
Yeah, let's just get back and rest up.
Yeah,
Did any of you know who that was?
Yeah, he was the jester that kind of promoted me during my stay at the Bleak Academy.
Yeah, that and you do recognize him. I believe Savannah scried him.
Yeah, you guys scried him.
Yeah,
right?
we scried him. Yeah.
Yeah, you scried him, and you happen to see the jester. So Savannah recognizes him now as the jester who was torturing Girl.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't so sure, but closer look. Yeah, it's the one who tortured Vero. You know what? It's been a long day.
I think it's been a long day. I think we all need some rest. And I'm sure.
Steed so everyone can hop on and just ride back.
Yeah. And as you ride back, nothing happens. I was going to say the steed looks like almost like a centaur, but instead it has glowing white eyes, nose or mouth, and instead of arms, it has wings.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
They look so awesome. So yeah, we went back into the keep. Anything? Besides the once ruined, by stuff. It's been a while since we came back, and last time we were here, it's not a,
Oh yeah, that's right. Viral wasn't there for that. Well, he was.
He was like a lot of gas.
We got the Lakewood Keep got attacked by the Afridi.
Yeah, it's still got the scorch marks on it. The repairs are still underway.
Okay.
All right.
At least it's still on the way. I mean,
the only thing that's the only thing that is out of the ordinary is Robin playing with Fluffy, the giant tarantula, the giant tarantula spider. Yep. Yeah, she's still got her little catapult. She's still chucking little Cornish game heads for Fluffy to chase.
Well, it's glad to see she's doing fine.
Yep.
All right. I need to.
Vera, and when she sees sees Vera, she immediately goes running off to Vera with Fluffy right behind her, and it's actually kind of disturbing. Actually, she runs over, she just hugs you because she's so small. She can only really hug your legs. Yep. And then Fluffy comes and leans up and hugs you with its legs, and it does something with its mouth. You think it's trying to lick you like a dog.
Oh.
Do I wait? For just in character, roll a con save.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a con save to avoid
puking.
Yeah.
Not feeling great. Oh
Yeah.
God, here we go.
Oh
No,
yeah, here it comes.
there it is.
Here it comes.
If you turn away, you can't help but throw up.
Yeah.
But what you do
after I throw up, I just hug. I gently pet Fluffy and then I hug
Fluffy,
my
what it
sister.
does is when you throw a Fluffy, immediately leaves off trying to lick you and goes and starts eating it.
Roll another con save.
Yeah.
Just let it out, Bill. Just let it out.
It's like
Pat him on the
Fluffy's like, it's a smorgasbord.
back.
No, I'm gone. All right. Nice to see you too, Fluffy. I need some time to relax.
Yep.
It's good to see you. I rustle the hair of Robin and then I head towards the peak.
All right, and I'd like you to make a perception check, Alexander.
What?
Oh God.
Right, you rustle Robin's hair with one hand, and with your other hand, you grab her hand as she attempts to pick your pockets of the deck of many things. Like,
God damn it.
But it's not in your pocket now, is it?
No, it's not technically.
Yeah, it's in the back of holding.
But she doesn't know that.
Yep. Nice. Alright. I also as Alex grabbed her hand, I just give her a gentle pat on her head, no shenanigans. We're all really tired, so we can play.
Yeah.
Oh, we can
Please.
have I look at Robin and I say we can have shenanigans tomorrow. Is that all right? I think that's fair.
Yeah.
He's
this
like,
is not the
okay.
time. Yeah.
There.
And then she immediately goes and sits on top of Fluffy while Fluffy finishes up with cleaning up the vomit. Yeah.
At least we're doing God's work.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
Because I'm curious, I want to actually attune to Oathkeeper, see what it does.
One extended rest later, Alexander is able to attune to Oathkeeper. It is now
Are we taking
a holy
extended rest?
avenger.
Yeah, we are. What?
Yep.
A holy avenger?
Yep, Oathkeeper is now a
shit.
holy avenger. Furthermore, while it's in Alexander's possession, while it's in Alexander's possession, he doesn't need to use. Let me put it like this: Savannah does not need to need to transform into a dragon, because Alexander can use Oathkeeper to summon a silver dragon.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Ooh.
As though he had used the Find Greater Steed spell.
Ooh, nice. With that extended rest, I did a few things. So, First, I took off everything and count my possessions. Just, I lay down everything I have, like the magic items and everything else in the bag of holding. Make sure everything's, And then I realized all my personal wealth are gone.
Well.
I was like, oh, shit. Just
On
one
the other hand, you
question.
lost.
Yeah, did I lose the throwing glaive? It's not a magic
No, you did
item.
not.
Okay.
You did not. But one thing you do know is that the deck of many things has a card called Gem in it. If you draw that card, you could theoretically regain money.
Yeah,
I
out of how
wouldn't
many
do
cards
that.
in the deck?
Yeah, I
22.
wouldn't do that right now. And second thing is, I start casting True Polymorph and concentrate on it for over an hour.
Yeah. Also, before I do that, Alexander, I forgot one thing about the sword.
Ooh.
One thing about your sword. Also, you get another thing, a once per day item. A once per day thing. Once per day, you can exhale breath like an adult silver dragon. Bahamut's icy breath.
Yeah.
Silver breath.
Silver
Yep.
dragon.
So
Damage.
yeah, it's a once per day thing. But you know what? Like I said, I think you'll like it.
Okay.
All right. Now back to Savannah. What are you polymorphing?
Into the adult gold dragon, which I make it permanent with my polymorph.
So Savannah has given up on her god thing and decides, you know what? I'm going to become a dragon.
No, not entirely given up, because I can use change shape to change back into myself. So
Well, that's what but that's that's a permanent thing. You will become dragon.
Yeah, you'll be dragon.
Yeah.
Can't spell this new form. And
I do that?
And it's just there. The transformation lasts until it is dispelled.
Wait, is it? I think it's
Yeah.
permanent.
Until it's dispelled. If somebody
True.
Dispel
figures
magic.
out, if someone figures out what it is, for example, and they do something like they cast Dispel Magic or they use an anti-magic field, they'll be able to revert you back to your original form.
Oh.
One thing about it that I will say this is that while you can transform back into your original Sylvana form as a gold dragon, you will not be able to use your warlock features because your gold dragon form has not made any warlock pacts.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's kind of like you're putting all your cards into dragon if you want to become it permanently.
Yeah.
But permanently until someone figures out what's going on and dispels it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's your decision. So
Yeah, your call.
I was trying to but
Get the best of both worlds.
yeah, but apparently it's not the case. Well, if that's the case, that means I can't use most of my spells and basically anything besides the dragon. So
plus, I mean, I think of it this way: Planetar Sylvana was really good.
That's
So,
true.
you know,
Planetar
So-
Sylvana.
yeah, but still, like I can't use any of my warlock pacts.
well, I mean, like that's the trade-off with true polymorph as a spell.
Yeah.
You become that creature. Like it's like I want to be that now. It's like great, but then you become that creature. Like it's a really cool spell, but it has one clear flaw.
Yep.
So.
You know what? Hold on. Check something. DM, you can go on with Vero and
Alright.
everyone else. I'm just gonna check something.
Alright, well, Sylvana messes with her polymorph spell. The next day comes. Lucinda, you wake up. You feel refreshed, godlike, and ready to take on the world.
Yep.
When you open the door, you see Robin is sitting outside very patiently.
Oh God.
After the door opens, she looks up and she says, "Shenanigans?"
I said shenanigans as long as it doesn't involve the deck. I will take anything else, little one.
She's like, "Okay." But she runs into your room, and then she grabs Defender and starts dragging it out.
Oh.
I'm going to watch cautiously, but I will let her for now.
All right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And then she whistles. She puts two fingers in her mouth and whistles, and Fluffy pops back from the ethereal plane. And then she climbs onto Fluffy's back and says, "Giddy up, Fluffy!" And Fluffy goes ethereal again.
Oh.
With her on it, and it takes her and the sword with it. You check out the window, and you see that there's that from a tree in the yard. Robin has apparently hung like a little sack that's hanging out there. And you see a Fluffy pop back in, and Robin is holding the sword like a lance, and Fluffy is charging the sack. And she's apparently trying to, and she misses the sack, just a clean miss, and smacks herself in the face with the sack.
That seems harmless enough, I suppose.
Yeah, she's
Just
apparently
as, like,
jousting.
I really, I should go and just, make sure she doesn't cut herself. All right, I fly down and I just, like a babysitter, just like have fun, but not too much fun.
Yeah, from what you can tell, she apparently read this in a book on jousting. She's trying jousting.
Ah, okay.
Well, that's the wrong weapon.
She does not know that. Well, actually, she does know that, but there's no lances around here, so she's making do with a great sword.
I look at her and I say, "Are you trying to joust, little one?"
She says, "Yes."
Okay, and I pull out my silver spear and I say, "You're going to need one of these. I'll trade you for Defender."
Like, okay. And she switches and she really doesn't know better. She keeps like missing it, and she keeps riding basically right into it, so it smacks her in the face. But each time she's completely unperturbed by it.
I'm like trying to help her, like you want to like buckle your elbow a little bit, bring it closer to your side, and then when you get close, you thrust forward. That's how jousting usually works.
Well, part of it is that she's still kind of small, and the spear is meant for a grown-up.
I am very much aware of that, but Alexander is trying to
Yeah.
help the best he can.
Basically, her arm strength is not enough to hold it up for that long. And every time she gets about halfway, and the spear just droops, and she ends up sagging forward right into the sack. Of course, Fluffy has no idea how it's supposed to work either.
I'm like, I don't have any spells that can assist her, so
No.
I guess I just stare and just awkwardly go, "Oh, you got close that time."
Yeah. And every time she says, "Yes, I'm going to get it. I will get it this time."
Oh boy.
I kind of get a chair.
She's gonna eventually
I'm gonna
be
be
able to
here
wield that.
I'm gonna
sorry.
be here for. I'm gonna be here for a while, so I get
Yeah.
up a chair.
All right, Vero, what are you doing?
That
Well,
is an
aside from the
interesting
fact-
question.
Well, actually, what happened was when you got back, the Silka came and she greeted you enthusiastically. And after making sure you shall we say, performed your husbandly duties, she has now wrapped you in her arms and is refusing to let you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god.
I think Viral has to make do with what he kind of pulled off when he was traumatized, so he's probably making up for that time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, okay, Viral's a very good brother. Thank Alexander. You are taking my brotherly duties while I do my husband duties.
Yeah, you take the bigger challenge, buddy.
All right. And Savannah, have you forget what to do with polymorph?
Yep, I will do it.
What? You're going?
I'll make it permanent. Like,
All right. You are now a gold dragon.
and
Alexander, you're. Oh,
And
sorry.
when you do that,
Mhm.
and you're in your cramped room admiring yourself.
No, when I finish True Polymorph, I do it outside.
All right. All right. Finish.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, when you finish with your transformation, though, Savannah, you can hear sort of a whispering in the back of your mind.
Oh God.
Mm. Okay. Can I?
And
tell?
you believe that, yeah, you can tell what it is. You believe that this whispering is the deck of many things urging you to draw from it.
What? Okay. I kind of. Do I need to make a save or something to ignore it?
No, actually, you don't.
thank
The
God.
deck has no influence on you, but it's just like a nagging itch in the back of your mind.
Okay, I really don't give a shit at this point. Yeah, I'm just turning into a gold dragon, and
Mm.
then I use shape change to turn into a plantar. So yeah. That's it.
Hang on. Let me check. Let me double check the gold dragon's form.
You can change into a creature that is no higher CR than you.
Oh, back into a true form. So persistent session. Otherwise, place into a humanoid or a beast.
Mm-hmm.
A planetar is a celestial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, that means.
Yeah. Yeah. I was warning you not to do that, but you did it anyway. So
Savannah
there
messes
we
with
are.
forces beyond her control.
All right. If that's the case, I'll take it.
Well, you're still a dragon, so.
I mean, it's a net gain. You the dragon. You're a dragon now.
You're a Dargan.
You're a dragon.
Yeah, the dragon. Yeah, not the dragon. You hear the deck whispering that it can give you your desires. Basically, it's saying you can have your cake and eat it too, Savannah. All you need is just one card,
No.
one good card.
You know what?
Boy.
Fuck it. I'll try to roll for wisdom
Oh
because
my
this time she's not like fully. All right. I'll make the same.
All right.
Yeah, I would say I'll kind of throw that in the back of my head. So.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't actually have to make the save.
Well, it's a personal like.
It did a personal.
Yeah,
it was
it's
a
like
personal one,
against
yeah.
my own greed. So.
Basically though, the deck is you're wondering how, as you make the save, you wonder how did Alexander put up with this? He kept the deck for so long, it kept on whispering in the back of his mind, how on earth did he put up with it?
Yeah.
All right. I made my bed, so I'm gonna lie in it right now. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the day passes relatively peacefully. You guys will get a couple days of downtime
Oh shit.
before things finally go pear-shaped.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some downtime then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
gotta
that's real
rewrite
stuff
you
is-
guys back into the deed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Real spent his
sure.
time rewriting you back into the deed. It's just kind of awkward because his arms are basically pinned to the side by Visoka. Like I said, she's refusing to let him go.
Yep.
I can't write with my left hand, Vasilka, please.
It's like, I will let you. She just says, I will grant you the use of your right arm.
Alright. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read too much into that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm comedy gold over here.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, Robin's still not giving up on the whole jousting thing, but she has conceded that she cannot use a full-size spear.
Yeah.
So
I would have at that some point tried to make a Robin-sized spear for her.
Yeah, basically, while you're watching her do that, you're whittling a stick into a spear for her.
Exactly.
And she is able to actually use the Robin-sized spear and actually joust successfully.
There, see? You just needed a different sized weapon.
And one day when I get bigger, I'm going to use a full-size spear. And I will joust on Fluffy's back, and everything will be fun.
Everything will be fun. Yes, all those things will happen. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, and Savannah, as you're getting used to your new form, you still get the wish, not the wish. The deck whispering in your mind.
I kind of talked to the deck in my room. I was like, so what's the deal? Why do you want someone to draw you? I mean, I don't get it. Did I get a response?
Yes, actually, you do. You get a response that says,
Oh.
"Bring down the mighty, lift up the humble, draw from the deck, upend the social order, chaos everywhere."
Right, chaotic. Alignment.
Yeah, the deck is chaotic. Yep.
Yeah,
So it
of course.
No wonder Robin feels such an affinity for the deck.
Yeah, no wonder.
She might be good, but she's also chaotic good.
She's chaotic good. Absolutely.
So she feels an affinity for the chaos the deck causes.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna draw. I mean,
Right.
at this point,
How many?
I'm like, I have no clue how to do this. So
Declare a number from 1 to 3. That's how many cards I'll give you.
you know what? I'm putting away all the stuff I have. Like, just generally put it in the locker, into the vault, dump it.
So you do realize, Silvana, it's still under your ownership. So if you draw the 1, it's not gonna matter.
You know, I know, but yeah.
I mean, go for it. Yeah, put it in the locker.
I mean,
Why not?
All
What is
right. So,
happening?
Robin, pick a number 1 to 3.
1.
Alright, staying safe. I like that.
I'll probably die, but
Let's see what happens when we.
If gets void, that's how you.
This is why I
get a void and possession
see what
ends.
happens.
Yeah.
See what happens as soon as Alexander gives the deck to someone else. The first thing that they do is draw from it, and he's told you guys not to draw from it.
I know. It's like addiction. It's really hard to get rid of.
In all honesty, out of character, I also wanted to draw from the deck of
Yeah,
Mexico.
At this point, me as a one of both. I was like,
All right, Savannah. Good news is you did not draw either void or dungeon. You did not draw the card that destroys
everything.
every magic item in your possession.
Fuck. But
You drew the skull card.
what does that mean?
Oh, that's the Avatar of Death?
Yes,
Oh,
you feel something
God.
I hate
tapping
the
on your
sound of that.
shoulder.
Yep.
You feel something tapping on your shoulder. You turn around, you see there's a skeleton in tattered black robes with a big scythe.
All right.
Well, you're pretty sure that, like the Sorrowsworn, this scythe does not have either a sniper rifle or a flamethrower built into it. This thing can still deal some pretty
Nasty.
serious damage.
Okay.
Yep. And you hear it say in common, "Oh, look, I'm a newbie at this. This is kind of my first summon here to try to reap the souls of somebody. So if you'd be so kind as to just sit there and just let me do it, I'd really appreciate that."
Hold on. What do you mean rip someone's soul? I don't get it.
I am here to take you to the afterlife.
And why is that?
That's my job. I'm an avatar of death. I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine. All you got to do is fight. But like I said, this is my first summoning. I'd really appreciate it if you just let me do it.
I'm just kind of curious. Why do you take on to this job? You know.
Well, job market's tight. Job market's tight. We got economy downturn. Used to be a delivery driver until I got all that teleportation stuff and what's her name, that bitch, witch Kiki showed up with her broom and took all the business away from us.
That
So I
fucking
got
bitch,
laid off. I
Kiki, god damn it.
I needed a job. And the Reapers were hiring, so I got a job. And now I'm an avatar of death. My first
Reaper is relatable.
Yeah, I've got my first summon. So like I said, just let me kill you. I'll get it over with. I'll make it fast. And if your friends find your body, they'll certainly be able to resurrect you.
But that means my soul is gone, right? So with that.
Nope.
Oh. You just want to
No,
kill
your
me?
soul will be gone. You can, like I said, you can be resurrected.
Alex starts running.
Yeah. So, look. All right. Look. I'm gonna start the reaping now. It's gonna hurt.
No,
Hey,
I just want to ask something. Before we set the terms to make your life easier, so you know.
I leave that stupid thing. Why would I do this?
So, if you kill me and my friend brought me back, what kind of drawbacks will it happen to me, my soul, everything?
Anything that happens from whatever resurrection spell they use on you.
Oh, so I'm not gonna come back, right? Yeah.
Oh no, you'll come back. You can come back if they decide to raise you from the dead.
You know what? I kind of like you, but the thing is, I don't know if I just willing to give up my life. So you know what?
You're technically allowed to fight back, but like I said, I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, I know. So to make us both easier and to not destroy the castle, can we just go do it outside?
It's just sure, I don't see why not.
Okay.
And at that point, Alex screams, "Silvana!"
Yeah, see, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Let's just go outside. Yeah.
All right, and Alex, you see that Savannah is talking with a skeletal figure with a Grim Reaper sight.
Yeah. He's actually
And you see the deck of many things on the bed.
By the way, what's your name?
Yeah, you see the deck of many things. He says, I actually don't have a name. We're supposed to all go by the name Death.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I know, it's, it actually makes it a little simpler, like, really simple. Like, it makes life.
Fucking like
Yeah,
this?
we're like
simple.
having
God, you guys are having coffee.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
like
even-
chatting, like, okay. Talk.
It makes life a little simpler. But, otherwise I'm known as Bob.
Bob. Oh, right. Nice. Bob.
Right, anyway, let's go outside. We'll
Yeah,
get
let's
this
do
over with.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mr. Anderson, hi, good day to you.
Yeah.
Please do not try to interfere with this.
Yeah. I'm just talking to him. Oh, by the way, when I leave, I pick up all my stuff. So, yeah. Including the deck of many things. I stuff it
you
in
get
the
all your
bag of
stuff?
holding. Yep.
Yep. All right. So you go outside, and basically it's just going to be you up against Death.
All right.
So it's just going to be you first, then Death, then you, then Death, until someone goes down.
Okay. So I have no clue what death can do, so I'm just gonna, you know what? Rochambeau, who goes first? Just like.
Oh no, you go first.
Oh, okay. I go first. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just kind of turn into the dragon form.
And he just looks at that. He's just like, oh boy.
Yep, I know. And I know. I don't think normal attacks will affect him. So.
Might as well find out.
Yeah, I might as well find out.
You hear echoes in the distance.
Just to breathe fire on him.
Hold. If I turn. So I'm just asking as a player right now. So if I turn into a humanoid that can cast magic, would that work?
No, because your gold dragon form does not know any spells.
Okay.
It's like if a random gold dragon tried to turn into say Alexander, it would look like him, but it wouldn't get any of his spells or class features.
All right. Fuck it. I guess we'll do it the hard way, and I use my action to activate the rod of lordly might. That's it. Action. Well, that's kind of screwy because I'm now using the dragon's sheet.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
Almost as if I told you, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Well, while you do that, while you're trying to figure out how to activate the rod of lordly might as a dragon, Death comes up to you, dragging his scythe behind him, and then he takes a swing at you.
All right.
Yeah.
His spectral scythe sweeps right through you, and you take 7 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage.
Oh, ignores anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Have I even remotely reached them yet, or found them?
No, you found them, and they just kind of like walked right past you, and Death even docked his hood at you.
Okay.
Well, Alex sees it and goes, "What in God's name were you thinking, Savannah?"
You know what? It seems like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, as
Now
you
it's like,
as you ask her that, you hear the deck whisper in your mind, Alexander. Apparently, she was thinking.
Shut up.
yeah, I will attack it, I guess, with the rod. I'm not sure how to do it, but fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do fire breath first. All
right, fire breath. What's the damage?
12d10. So
12d10, yeah.
12d10. Yeah.
Oh boy. Please tell me you're fighting like at the very outskirts of the.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's why I'm like fighting outside. I don't want to
Yep,
burn everything.
Right. Your fire breath just utterly blows him away.
Oh, okay. And
As in, he's dead.
what?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He was like, I'm so getting chewed out for this.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get a second chance. And then
Alright.
I turn back to my normal form.
Yep, meanwhile, the people in town, they're kind of just like, oh, it must be Savannah messing with her magic again.
Alex is speechless. He is like, his jaw has reached the floor and it's just skyrocketed down. I leave you for 2 seconds with that deck, and the first thing you do is summon an avatar.
Me 2 seconds from that deck. You leave me for like a whole few days. Actually, we rest for like a whole day.
Yes, a couple days. Of course. Sorry, but that was obviously my mistake. I am the one at fault here.
No, okay. Definitely not. I'm just curious on what this is gonna happen. So
no, you keep talking. Where's the deck?
Savannah, what is your passive perception?
Oh,
actually, I'm checking.
Oh God.
24.
Yeah, 24.
All right then. You notice Robin pulling the deck out of your pocket.
I grab her by the hand, like, girl, if you want to draw, you should do it with me.
So Robin has the deck in her hand. She just looks at you, looks at Alexander, and she just says, "No, Fluffy."
What?
And then Fluffy, who was right next to her, she grabs up the Fluffy, and Fluffy fades back into the ethereal plane.
What? Oh.
Taking Robin with it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not you, but Robin has the deck now, and she's in the ethereal plane.
Good, great.
Well, she doesn't know how this works, so it'll be fine.
What does it matter, Sylvana?
At this point, I'm like doing finish this experiment. Like, I finally get the satisfaction of what this deck do. So I was like, okay, yeah.
She could potentially be trapped forever if we're not careful. God, okay. I need to think. How do I? Oh, jeez. Oh.
Then Fluffy fades back with Robin, and Robin.
I snatched the deck from.
Yeah, Robin gives the deck back. She says, when you take the deck back, when she takes the deck back from her, Robin says, "Can I buy that from you?"
It's not for sale, so
She says, "But I have money."
And I fly away.
Oh. Yeah. I take the deck from you.
I'm flying away.
Oh no, I take the deck from.
Away.
I shoot. Wings shoot out from my back.
How fast can you fly? That's the thing. I can fly 80 feet.
I am hasted, and I'm 120.
Really?
Oh.
Well, actually, I'm hasted, so it's double movement, so it's 120, so double movement.
I'm gonna use my action to fly away 160 feet.
So you can beat my 240?
What?
Oh.
Your normal flying speed is 120 feet?
Because it's 60, the haste doubles it to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it.
And I can double move.
Technically triple, because he gets his third action.
Yeah.
He gets his second action.
And my third action is to take the deck.
Yes. When you get the deck, when you come back, you see that the deck is not entirely complete. Robin is currently holding the gem card.
Oh no!
That's what.
Also, you see a little pile in front of her, on top of Fluffy, is a pile of gemstones.
Okay.
It's like Alexander's just like this thing is so chaotic.
You're like, I'll buy it from you. I'll buy the deck. I'll buy the deck from you.
You are an agent of chaos, Robin Lakewood, but some things even you should not have. Look, I will find you a different deck that is equally as chaotic.
Yeah, she says, I know I'm not allowed to have some things. That's why I'm giving you the gemstones in return for the deck. Because I'm too young to handle money like that. This much money.
Yes, and you're also too young to handle the deck of many things.
She says, but I'm an avatar. Yes, if anyone can handle it, it's me.
Yeah, I fly down and draw a card. Another card.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
As they're talking, I fly down.
I see her do that, going towards me.
Yes, she's a giant gold dragon. It's hard to miss.
Yeah.
Okay, I fly away.
Man,
you know what I do? You know what I do? I'm gonna fly away to the place that I only know about because it was something that was built in secret.
Oh, I'm gonna use my legendary action to chase you. To move. Yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna chase you.
Man, Virila's just in the keep, like doing his
What the fuck is happening?
You can hear the sound of a dragon flying around out there. You're like, what is going on out there?
Yeah.
And what's that wing-like? Oh, it's Alexander. Wait, what? Are they racing?
Yeah.
I would join, but I can't fly.
Yeah.
God damn it.
God damn it.
But how is Sylvana losing? She's a dragon, and then it's like, whatever, and then I just go back.
Yeah.
I fly to the secret spot that only I know about.
If I use legendary action to fly, like snatch the deck out of him, is it possible?
You have 240 movement?
Yeah, if I use all three of them.
Well, I can use all three of my actions.
Well,
No,
I also have
Sylvana.
normal flying speed.
Savannah.
What?
Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The wing attack, I believe, costs 2 actions.
No, I'm not gonna attack him. I'm gonna fly.
He's trying to use it for movement.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
movement.
I know. But it still costs 2 actions.
Okay.
So
2 action to move. Okay.
Yeah, basically 2 actions to use a legendary action. Use that legendary attack to move.
Man, the ultimate enemy of this session. The deck of many things.
The deck of many things.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
looking at
probably lose in this contest. Yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if you reach me, I have one thing that I can do that you will not like.
Okay. I'm gonna reach him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
True polymorph. It's a magical effect, correct?
Correct.
It's a magical. This is where I read my paladin abilities.
Correct.
It's a spell. You would say.
It is a spell. A 9th level spell, but a spell.
Yep.
Poke. Cleansing touch.
Ooh.
Let me check.
Let me see.
You know, because you guys can't really agree, Robin is theoretically the only person who can have the deck and not cause fighting.
You know what? At this point, that's what we've kind of reached. I think Viral should have the deck, to be honest.
You can use your action to.
It has to be a willing creature.
Okay.
I don't think Savannah is willing.
No, she's
No,
probably
actually, at this point, I'm willing.
not.
All right.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
At this point, I'm
So
willing.
she can cast spells. Don't fall for the trap. Hold person.
You
in
didn't
domain.
know because you already cast it. You already used
Right,
your ability.
I
Cleansing
did.
touch has just
Yeah, and I
cleansed
turned
her
back.
of her true polymorph.
I turned back. I was like, oh, thanks, and I just leave him. I just leave him midair and I fly back.
You're like, yeah, thanks. Whole person, give me the deck.
No, I'm not gonna do that. The whole shenanigan, like at first it's probably to chase him, but later on it's like just have someone to dispel this goddamn thing. So
this is what it was. You wanted to start this whole scenario so that I would use cleansing touch.
No.
You couldn't
At
have
first,
just-
at first it's like Savannah's like thinking of drawing more cards, but later on she feels like Dragon Force
This
is
is not
not
worth it.
entirely useful in her opinion. So yeah, she just have you dispel it. Like later on, chase is like more of
Okay,
a,
yeah.
facade.
Okay, yeah. All right.
And I just turn back to the keep. I leave him up in the middle and just say thanks. And I just go.
Yeah, she flies away. Yeah. Chaos.
Yep.
Chaos everywhere.
This is just
and-
chaos, yeah.
Yeah, when you look at the deck, Alexander, the deck is quiet. It's not whispering anymore. You get the feeling that it's satisfied with the amount of chaos that it's caused.
Yeah. For now, yeah.
For now, anyway.
I fly back to the keep and I open up the Demian plane for so long and I enter into my castle.
Yeah. And when you do,
Oh, sorry, yeah.
It's probably
when you do
gone
the
now.
wizard,
Yeah.
no, the castle's still there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But when you do, the wizard lady, the Carla knockoff that you got, who's been building the golems and basically living there, she comes over to you. She says, "What happened to all of your stuff?"
It's all gone with the deck. Some mischievous gesture draw the deck of many things. And, yep. So, yeah, I know what you're thinking right now. I'm so sorry if you're doing experiments right now.
She says, "Well, your chemistry set is missing, so I can't really do that.
Yep.
I'm lucky the iron golem is finished because your workshop, everything in your workshop is vanished.
I know.
But the golem's still here.
Thanks.
Although I don't think it'll obey your commands."
What?
And when you hear this trophy shot, you see the golem loom up behind your wizard friend.
You are
the
in
best.
possession.
That's the best message I've read all campaign. Yeah.
It's his possession right now. Yeah. Yeah. Potential DM. We should show. Yeah. I look at the wizard. What's his name? Sorry.
I said her name, and it's basically a Carla knockoff from Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if it helps, think like a clean version of Trashwood Strix, who's a human.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
nod to her and says, "Well, I guess he's yours now. I guess."
And she says, "And as long as he and I still have to live here, I will continue to provide my magical services."
Okay. You know what? You can keep him. I'm sorry if the disappearing of stuff cost you some work.
It was just startling, that's all.
Okay. So yeah, you're welcome to live here as long as you like. So
Alright, thank you.
okay. And I leave the demi-plane because
Yeah,
most of the stuff there are gone. So
yeah.
yeah.
I have the deck, right?
Right. By the way, Vero, while you're inside the castle, Robin's going to come in. She's going to say that Sylvana and Alexander were fighting over the deck of many things, and that she also has a little gift for you because she's not allowed to have. You said she's not able to handle such things. And she puts 50 gemstones on the table in front of you.
And
You
how
think
much
each one of
is
these-
each? Yeah, how much
each
is
one
it
is-
worth in total?
50,000 total.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She's like, yeah, I'm too young to handle this. And then she turns around. She
wait,
goes,
and then I'm like, wait, where did you drew from the deck of many things?
uh-huh.
Wait, how did you even get it? It was with Sylvana.
Says, there's something you taught me.
Wait, they were fighting over it? Why?
Well, apparently Savannah summoned this skeleton guy named Bob who had a really cool scythe. It was really nice. Seemed really nice. He started poking with the scythe, and then she breathed fire on him. And then Alexander showed up, and then they started arguing. That's when I took the deck and I drew a card that said gem.
Do you still have the card?
Nope. They took it
Oh.
back.
It disappeared.
I
Yeah,
see.
disappear back to the deck. So
It went back to the deck, yeah.
I mean, okay. I can't stop you from stealing things, even though I tried to tell you not to steal from other people. But I think you're still gonna do it.
it's a family
So,
trait.
here's the thing.
Bro. It's a family.
Yeah, you know
trait.
what? Okay, do me a promise. If you ever steal the deck of many things, and I know you're gonna draw from it, no matter what I say. But what you have to promise me is that I will be there to see you draw from it.
Okay.
All right. So.
All right. And then she hops back on Fluffy, and they go into the ethereal plane again.
Yep. Mm.
Yeah, I can even see them skittering off.
Yeah, you can see them in the ethereal plane. You see Fluffy. Basically, it looks like Fluffy is swimming.
I grab
Yeah,
the I grab the gemstones and like make my way to like Solomon or something. I say.
Yeah.
Like
Put it into the closet. Yeah.
So yeah, put it in the treasury.
Of course, so. And he takes
And
it.
I give him like a whisper, like, hey, if you see anything about Alexander and Sylvana doing anything with the deck of many things, can you please tell me?
Of course, sir.
And I just walk back to my room with Vasilka.
Yeah. All right.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, I have dragon breath, correct?
That's correct.
Now, a silver dragon named Bahamut was able to destroy a magical item, correct?
At first, he was not silver. He's platinum.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's a platinum
He's
dragon.
a
I know there's a
really powerful
distinction.
dragon.
He was able to
Um,
destroy an evil artifact. The thing about the deck is it's not evil.
Ah, right.
Is it
It's chaotic
destroyable?
neutral, I guess.
It can be destroyed, but not by dragon breath.
Hmm.
It's a powerful
Alright, like
artifact.
I know. I
It's
figured.
different ways. Yeah.
Actually, just a quick question, more like out of character. If we split the deck into three separate decks, can you still draw from it, and the power will still work?
No, it's got to be.
A whole deck.
It's got to be the
So
whole.
yeah, just split the deck. Give like one section to each three of us, and then if Robin tries to steal from one of us, then
It's not
Actually, hang on. I'm rereading this.
I might actually.
You can split it into 3 parts and draw from it. You can split it into a certain number of parts and draw from it.
Oh,
damn.
really?
Okay, never. Don't do
No,
that.
no, don't do that. It gives her
Don't do
more
that.
opportunities
Wait,
to do that.
hold on, guys. If we split the cards and split it into a certain section of the cards that only benefits, what will happen?
That
That is
I don't-
called
Well, we can't
cheating,
know
and the
that.
deck does
That's
not
called
like that.
cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would.
I mean, it could work if we luckily like cut off a section that's just happens to be all good cards, but
Yeah.
that's
just-
that's probably unbelievable.
I just.
Well, I will
need
say
this.
this.
I need. Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
I was gonna say I did tell you about what happened with my Adventure Time campaign when I gave them the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
About how the
destroys
one
themselves.
helper
Yeah.
drew the moon card twice, and each time he rolled threes when he rolled the D3. So he had a total of 6 wishes that he used to bail them out, party out of multiple situations.
Yeah.
And
I
that
know
got him
it's
bumped
very
from henchman to full party member. Yeah.
I
So
mean,
it
I
is
know it's very
possible.
powerful. The only problem I have is that like it's so Alexander hates the chaoticness of the item. Like he is about trying to bring order and semblance to the universe, and all this thing does is cause mad amount of chaos. So he is trying to control it to a certain extent. And the problem he has is that he left Sylvana with the deck for about a day, and an avatar of death showed up. So he's like, I need to find a way to deal with this until we are safer. Like that's Alexander's perspective. He just wants people to be safe.
Yeah, Robin could probably handle the deck safely. But hey,
chaotic goes well together.
Yeah. I'm gonna insight check the DM.
Yeah, DM is so hard to read.
Do I see through your bullshit?
actually, with that check, you do think that the DM is not BSing, that Robin will probably draw from the deck every so often, but otherwise she would probably be able to keep it under control. Like it won't whisper to her constantly. Because she has the temptation in herself. She'll tempt herself. The deck
for me, it's like I would be perfectly fine with giving her the deck after we're done the campaign.
Oh wow!
Just because at that point, it's like there's not much that we could do to stop her. So for me, I'm going to the secret place and I'm hiding it there.
Alrighty.
I'm actually taking it off me.
All right. Is it? They're scrying the deck.
Yeah, I'm scrying Alex.
Alex, make a wisdom saving throw. If you're wearing your Mage Breaker armor, you make it with advantage.
Okay, I'm wearing my Mage Breaker armor. Oh, man.
What is the DC, Savannah?
Ah, frag.
I actually don't think it matters.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. He's my familiar. I know the target well, so it's a -5.
Yeah. So 20. What's your DC?
20.
He makes your DC. That means he is successful in saving. Not only that, he knows that he had to make the save now. So he knows someone was trying to spy on him magically.
Fuck.
I hide the deck in the secret spot that I know about. I leave the place, and I immediately go looking for Sylvana.
I quickly destroy everything. Yeah, like any evidence.
You just destroy the castle. And
No.
we're all dead.
I quickly clean away all the evidence that was grabbed, and I just whistle. Yeah, I just whistle.
I walk in, and you're just.
Yeah.
Yeah. She checks the crystal ball out the window. It's like you walk in like, Savannah, what happened? You're like, Savannah says, nothing. And then you hear like this chunk. Now you hear Robin say, ow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just look at Sylvana and I'm like, you weren't doing anything, right?
Nope.
Right?
Nothing.
Obviously you weren't doing it.
Obviously nothing.
Because we both know that this is a very powerful thing and we need to control it, and you wouldn't risk another chaotic scenario. You obviously
definitely wouldn't risk anyone else getting it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, of course not. I just squint. I do the most Alexander squint that he can squint. And I just say, I'm going to go check on Daryl. See how he's doing. Please, for Bahamut's sake, let's try and keep. We have one little Lakewood who loves shenanigans. I can handle one. I can't handle two.
I don't respond. I respond with a sigh. Yeah. That's it.
You are the sassy sister that I had never had. That is certainly the case.
All right, Alex. While you're going to check on Viral, you get a sensation like almost like brain freeze.
Okay.
Like you eat too much ice cream, you get a brain freeze. You stumble, you hold your head, and you get a single message from a from a sending spell.
Ooh.
And that message is this.
Ooh, whisper.
Whisper to
No,
me.
not
Yeah.
whisper. Actually, yeah, whisper. Why not? That sounds like a good idea.
Actually, I should do something with the 50,000 gold. That's actually a lot of money.
Yep.
Oh, I can get the +2 shield. I can raise my AC. I can surpass an AC to surpass the Tarask.
Okay.
A shield to surpass Metal Gear.
Shield surpass Metal Gear. Metal Gear Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
don't
I
like
would
the
know where
sound
that
of it.
is. I would know where that is.
Actually, yes, you do. Also, something that you should know is that when you were made a paladin, you were given a special ring, a special platinum ring, and then all memory of it was taken out of was removed from your mind. You agreed to this because it's a way to keep the ring safe.
What?
The ring is a material component to teleport to that place. It can be used as a material component for a teleport spell to teleport you to that place.
Ooh. Okay.
But I don't have that memory. That's my question.
No, you have it. If something happens there, you get the message spell. The sending spell will send out.
Oh, but it kicks
And
in
it
the
will
memory.
and will restore you that memory, so you know. Basically, the memory is removed so that nobody else will
Knows.
know,
Yeah.
except in an emergency, that this
Yeah,
can
gotcha.
be used as a way to teleport in.
Mhm.
I blink my eyes for a moment and go, oh God, this day. And I go running for Viral, and I'm gonna probably pick up Sylvana. Well, first I'll find Viral first.
Yeah.
All right, you find Viral. Viral he's kind of sitting on the bed, and Ahsoka's got her arms and legs wrapped around him. From behind, they're both wearing clothes.
Oh,
And
thank
he's
God.
Viral's basically like, "Can you please let me go?" And Ahsoka's like, "Never."
And I'm like, I don't mean to interrupt this beautiful moment.
Whatever, you guys are
Oh, please, Alexander, thank you. And then I gotta go. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about last time, but I really have to
You
go.
should be.
I'll
No, you
be back.
don't. No, you will not. You won't be back because you're not leaving.
Yeah.
Fine, let's both go, and then
I look at.
Basically, you're like you're giving her a piggyback ride almost.
I'm
Except
like,
she weighs much more than Robin.
I look at Ahsoka. I'm like, Ahsoka, I know you love your darling quite a bit, but I need to talk with him. Okay.
Make a persuasion check.
oh boy, oh.
That's
Oh, boy.
decent for me.
Yeah. She looks at Alexander, and then she glares down at her and says, "If you come back and you're seriously messed up again, I will never forgive you. I will chain you to that bed and never let you go. Do you understand me?
Yes,
Oh.
I
will
do.
get Savannah to make me some kind of escape-proof shackles to chain you there."
I look at Ahsoka and I do say seriously, I promise you this, Ahsoka. I'm not going to let anything happen to him.
She says, "I will hold you to that, Alexander."
Oh, no.
And she lets Viral go.
I look at her and I
Thank
say,
you.
I would expect no less. And
All right. You got
I
Viral.
grab Viral and I say, I just got a message, and it's dire. There's a place called Everlight. It's a very, very important place to the Paladins of Bahamut. It's under attack. Now I can take us there, and I need to know what's going on, but I wanted to grab you, and I need to go grab
Actually,
someone.
Alexander, you can't take them there, but Audiviator can.
Oh, okay.
And
Only
the
I can
ring-
teleport. Okay, gotcha.
Only you can provide the material components needed to teleport to Everlight.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I got confused. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's why I needed Viral. Okay, Viral.
Yeah.
Alright.
This ring will help us get there. I suggest
Wait,
we go.
I'm sorry. You guys can replay for the past few seconds because my
Alright.
dad entered the room.
That's fine.
Okay.
What happened is Alexander got a message, a sending spell, that told him that basically Everlight, the Vatican of Bahamut's church, is under attack.
Oh.
Yeah, Vatican City is basically under attack. Now, when Alexander became a paladin, because he did so in an official church, he was given a ring, a platinum ring, that can be used as a material component for a teleport spell. If you use that, it will let you teleport there with or within a mile of it anyway, at no chance of failure to yourself. The memory of this was removed from him in order to prevent him from knowing the significance of the ring. As far as he knows, it's just a symbol of him graduating as a paladin.
Yep.
Because if anybody else gets their hands on that ring, they will be able to use that to teleport into Everlight and invade it.
I see. It's like before you say anything, like Viro's like, "Oh God, you know what? I think I found something scarier than a vampire god."
Yeah.
Your wife.
Your wife. This is true. This is known, and I have to bring you back in one piece.
I have to bring myself back in one piece.
All right.
I look at Viral and I say, "We need to go grab Savannah, and we need to get there as quickly as we can."
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know the state. I go and find Savannah. Is she in her room?
Yeah.
I'm trancing actually.
Yeah, you're trancing. And what's her name? Kyra is currently dozing outside.
Yep. Oh.
Do we want to grab Kyra? Do we want to?
I can call her, I guess.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, you wake her up.
You call Savannah, I'll get Kyra.
Okay, good.
All right, you get her, and you all meet in the war room.
Yes.
Okay. So what's such a hurry? I mean.
Savannah, sorry.
I give up on trying to find.
No. It's not about that. It's not about that.
Okay.
It's different. I got a message from basically the Vatican of Bahamut. It's a very important place. It's a place called Everlight. It's under attack, and I don't know what, but we need to go there and figure out what's going on. I fear that it could be the them.
But why shouldn't we just call part of Maria? I mean, last we heard, she's like combating whatever creature.
I mean, if it's quick, we can contact her. But
it will be
I
quick.
don't know.
It'll be quick. Let me just.
Yeah. See if we can contact her.
I mean, if they message Alexander, that means it's, I think, getting bad.
Yeah,
I would assume so.
I'm gonna cast Dream on it again.
She is not asleep
Yeah, fuck.
because it's mid-afternoon.
Scrying.
Alexander.
Scrying then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alexander, you have heard the legends about. As far as you know, Everlight has only ever been attacked once.
Oh.
As far as you know, it was attacked by a massive army of orcs, backed up by dragons, demons, and an aspect of the orc god Grumsh. And the paladins there, the only thing they had aside from their faith was their restrained sociopathy. According to legend, it is said that the ground was so soaked with blood that mountains actually collapsed under their own weight and sank into the ground. Sergus, your old friend, Sergus the Ancient Gold Dragon, he actually says that's mostly false. Only one mountain collapsed that way.
Only one. Yeah, right.
Only
it's
one.
not big deal.
Yeah.
Only one mountain collapsed.
No big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal. All right. So anyway, like I said, Savannah, your dreaming spell failed.
I cast.
Because Marines. That
Well,
also
yeah,
fails. All the magic defenses in the city are apparently up.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's really bad.
I think it's really bad if both those failed, so I think we need to go now, Savannah.
Yeah, we need to go.
Let me
All right.
make sure everything's cool. Yep. All right. Let's go.
Grab your guardian. Let's go.
Yep.
All right, we're ready.
All right. So Viral casts teleport from Autoviator, I assume?
Probably. And like before all this, I shift towards Savannah and I say, "Please try to also bring me back in one piece, or else my wife's gonna kill me."
She's going to just, well, she's only going to kill you.
Yeah.
What she's going to do to the other two is going to be beyond belief.
Yeah.
All right, you guys cast a quick teleport spell, and you guys end up in the mountains.
Okay.
You can see the sun shining, like the sun is starting to go down in this part of the world. You can see the yellow rays of the light are shining through. You're standing in like a pine forest on a path. And when you look out, you see that the path leads up to this enormous shining city
It's you guys have played Dark Souls 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
Alien?
the cutscene when you first reach the ringed city? The cutscene that plays when it just emerges from the mist?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is, except instead of made of gold, the city is white and has a shiny silver that Alex believes is platinum.
Do I have any vague memories of this now that I've kind of gotten it reactivated?
First, only memory you really have of it is, aside from the legend, is one, Cairo was taken here some time back.
Oh shit!
Remember after you freed her from the vampire?
Yeah,
she
they
was
did
taken
mention that they were taking her to some place.
Yeah.
Right.
Second thing is that the ring that they actually mine platinum here, and the ring is made from that platinum, which is how it's able to function as a material component. But from what you can see in the city, there's smoke rising from it. Like walls have been, something has apparently gotten inside the walls. It's currently setting fire to the city. But the worst part of it all is hanging over the city are about 24 of very large quam ships.
Ah, shit.
Do you have your Eyes of the Eagle on you?
Yes, I do.
All right, and when you put those on, you zoom in, you can see that the quam are busy rappelling down. You also see that there are quite a few, actually. You're not sure how many, because they keep moving around. The vampire angels are also there.
Oh, shit.
And like I said, it's about a mile away, but that's as the were-raven flies.
All right.
So if you and Sylvana were to fly ahead, you'd be leaving Kyra, Viral, and the Shield Guardian behind.
No, I'm not flying.
Now, here's my question. Has a week passed? Because since I used the Cloak of Angels.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say yes, it has.
Okay, that's a good distinction. Okay.
Shenanigans
take
a
yes.
long time.
I think this is a good time to summon your silver dragon.
You know what? That might be a good idea. All right. I take out Holy Avenger, and I concentrate.
And you cast that. And a young silver dragon appears. So that's what the stats are for this thing.
Cool.
I will look that up in the compendium and give that to you.
Yes, please. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to memorize all that.
We'll just ride on the back of dragons and attack. I like that.
Yep.
Can the dragon hold the Shield Guardian as well?
All right. Hang on. No, he cannot. Crap! I don't remember how to add it.
Basically, you go into
Just,
you have to left click and drag it onto like where the art is, and then it will show up in your notes, and then you go into that edit, and then.
All right, Alexander Anderson now has a young silver dragon in his journal.
Okay, perfect.
Then I will say you guys go ahead. I will charge in with the Shield Guardian.
All right.
I hop on the young silver dragon's back.
Where to?
We need to go to the city, to Everlight.
Right. All right. It flies up, and what it does, you see about 500 feet ahead of you. There's a large gouge in the earth, and you see what made the gouge at the very end. Inside, in a tangle of snapped pine trees, is your friend Sergus, and he appears to have been very badly wounded. Like his left wing has almost been completely torn off.
Oh Jesus!
He's got large gouges all across his body, like something huge raked him. It's something like he's missing chunks, like something bit huge chunks out of him.
All right, I'm going to fly as quickly as I can, see what's going on.
All right, you fly there. When you land, you get off. You hear Sergus lifts his head and he squints at you. You don't think he can see clearly because he says, "All right, you scum.
No.
Finish it if you've got the balls."
No, Sergus. It's us.
It's us.
It's Alexander Anderson. It's Viral Lakewood and Sylvana Undershine.
I'm not there.
Yeah,
I'm still really.
Sylvana's on her way.
Sylvana's on her way. It's me and Viral.
What you could, yeah. All right, when you get Sergus, is just like he's like, "Oh, good," and he slumps down again onto the ground.
Oh.
You can see he's breathing very raggedly.
Okay.
Do we have enough healing power to get the dragon back up to shape?
He says, "Don't waste your healing on me. I'll be fine."
Can you explain to us what happened?
Says, the traitor dragon has come. Zabukil. The Quam have promised to feed him Maria if he aids them in their attack on the city.
Oh.
She must not die. Do you hear me?
Okay. Yes. We know. Okay. We need
No,
to get there.
you
We need to
don't.
protect.
You don't understand. If something happens to Bahamut, she's the backup plan. Bahamut infused her with a bit of his own divine power. If she lives, she can be used to bring him back. But if she dies, Bahamut stays dead. Do you understand?
Shit.
At this moment,
Let's go find
If
Maria.
Zabukil eats her, he will get godlike power.
Ooh.
Alexander is sweating.
Savannah's like, ooh, I mean, that's terrible. That's horrible.
No, I write in at this
No, they're not
point.
gonna cannibalize
I'm
her.
like, guys, what did I miss? Oh, a dragon. Oh no.
No.
Oh wait. Oh, it's you. Do you
No,
need help?
it's free experience. No, wait, it's my friend.
Okay.
Can I kill you and get some experience?
No. I'm like, do you need help? And I'm gonna channel my power to bring him back. I'm not
He's
sure.
still alive.
Well, he's
I
alive.
know, but like to bring him back to his feet.
No, he's lost far too many hit points. You know how many?
I think he's staying down for a while.
Yeah, you know how many hit points an ancient gold dragon has, right?
About 300 or 400, I guess.
Actually, I'm looking it up now. It's
adult gold
actually
dragon
546.
Yeah.
Ancient gold dragon has
We're not
546.
giving him up.
He's currently at 16. He's currently at 16 hit points.
Jesus.
Oh god. Yep.
Yeah, let's go find Maria.
Let's go find Maria. We need to get there now. Okay. So
I said to Sergey, I was like, you know what? Sergey, sorry. You know what? Just come to my demon plane so you can rest there and you can keep an eye out. I open up the demon plane for him to walk in.
All right. He gets up. He shuffles his way in, and it's like I said. He's very gingerly holding his left wing because it's almost been completely torn off.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, and after he manages to finally drag it, he says, "It's a bit cramped."
You will make do. It's better for you to
use your change shape ability to change back into. I know humanoid is probably not your choice, but
yeah, he changes shape into almost like a peasant human. But when he does that, he noticed one thing. For one, he has no clothes on.
Yep.
And second thing is that his left arm is almost completely ripped off at the shoulder.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, he will be safer there. That's a good call.
Yeah. And it's like, it just says, "Thank you."
Yep. Just stay in there and hang there. We'll be right back. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
We will.
So I guess, be careful. Zabukio wasn't alone. He had the Quam on his side. They had the vampire angel.
I knew it.
Don't, just for Bahamut's sake, be careful. Get to Maria if you can and get her out.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
You're going to have to probably knock her unconscious because I don't think she'll abandon the city.
I don't like that. Yeah, but let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's like, you know what? Yeah, one problem at a time. At any rate, at the very least, you'll be able to bolster our defenses.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So we get a little bit closer to the city, but not within the range of being able to be detected by the vampire angels. We need information. We need to know what the city looks like at this point before we.
Yeah, we need. Where's Maria?
Well, I'm trying to think. You guys have played Shadow of War?
Yeah.
I played.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember
awesome
Minas
game.
Morgul when it was still being controlled by humans at the start of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About how like the orcs were running around in
Mhm.
the bottom part of the city while the upper part was held by humans. That's basically
Yeah.
what the situation is.
Okay, so the bottom's fucked, top
Yeah.
is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
now,
maybe
anyway.
that's the best place to find Maria.
Yeah,
We
for
should
now,
hit
anyway.
there. We should hit
Yeah.
to there. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing you notice, when Alexander uses his eyes of the eagle, he notices that there are still some paladins and knights of Bahamut in the lower levels, like fighting a guerrilla war against the Quam.
Okay.
Okay.
Beyond that,
So I know qualms are in the way, but it's not our priority.
We need to get to
Yeah.
we need to get to
first.
Maria.
Yeah,
and
then-
figure out-
probably the most worrisome thing is that you don't see Zabukil. You know he's an ancient gold dragon, but you don't see him anywhere.
He's probably in his human form, probably trying to
Yeah,
sneak his way in.
probably trying to sneak in, and
Yeah.
for our sake, I'm gonna cast invisibility on everyone. So
Alrighty.
yeah,
All right.
So everyone's invisible.
Yep.
And Alexander's young silver dragon has never been invisible before. It's very happy. It's finding it very happy.
Oh.
A very happy state of existence.
I was like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's
fine.
cool.
It's fine.
So-
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
trying to pet him a
Oh,
bit.
do you know
So-
Draconic? You do, right?
I
Yes, he
do.
does.
I
Yeah,
actually
just
do.
Finally,
No, I do.
Talk to him.
I
Calm
actually
him
do know
down.
what Draconic. That was
Yeah.
one of the languages. It was
Mm.
common. It was common and Draconic. I think were the two languages that I took.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Alright, just tell him
you
to
guys are gonna.
keep it quiet and
Yeah.
we stealth in, I guess.
All right.
Stealth check?
You guys fly, and like I said, the city is. When you fly, you notice that aside from the few pockets of guerrilla resistance, the lower part of the city is absolutely overrun.
Yeah.
One thing Alexander is saying is that the Quam are basically defiling the lower part of the city. They're destroying shrines and statues of Bahamut. They're dismembering the bodies of anyone they think is a Bahamut worshiper, which is basically everyone.
Basically everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They since they can't seriously entertain the idea of destroying Bahamut, they're taking a savage revenge on his followers for the death of their goddess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see.
You also
Alex is
notice
like-
that
sorry.
there's also seems to be kind of a friction or a mistrust between the vampire angels and the Quam. The Quam, like the angels, just kind of stand apart. And the Quam seem very suspicious of the angels.
Huh.
Yeah.
I message to them and says, I don't think they're working quite like an oiled machine.
I think it's
Um,
more of
Yeah.
our enemy, your enemy of my enemy is my
enemy is-
friend.
Yeah.
Kyra is going to say, well, and if they wanted a creature of absolute evil watching them, they probably would have stayed home with their in-laws.
Yeah.
Yep.
They certainly would have.
So, if we
We-
fly closer, do we see the centerpiece?
You fly closer, you see that the Quam have actually brought up some kind of a battering ram and are attempting to smash the front gate down.
Okay.
Has
Battering
anyone been able to
ram.
spot Maria?
Yeah. do we spot
You don't know
her?
where she is. You think that she's in the central keep.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh.
Yeah, but as you fly towards the battering ram, towards that wall, you notice that in the air, the two vampire angels who are hovering in the air, they just sort of like straighten up. They look at each other, and then they look back down at the siege.
Oh. So
Um,
they are there.
kind
How
of the-
far away are they between us?
they're currently about 100 feet away.
100 feet? Okay.
Do we want to try and go for them now, or do we want to find Maria?
No, if
'Cause
we can avoid them,
Right,
definitely
that's-
not.
yeah.
We need to find Maria first. That's
Yeah,
why
find
the whole
Maria.
Yeah.
Let's just gingerly avoid them.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
priority right
Yep.
now.
Yeah, our priority is to try and get to Maria, or at least the place where it looks like where the command is of the city.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're not sure where that is.
Central Keep.
Mm.
That's probably the best bet.
Yeah, probably.
Can we try and land in like the interior?
Yeah, can we try to see?
Yeah, somewhere in the interior.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, you can do that. When you do land there, you hear the sounds of the fighting going on, but it's otherwise eerily quiet here.
Okay. I look around.
Wait. Divine sense. Is that the way we can detect Maria?
I'm gonna divine sense, see if there's anything else hiding.
The only thing you notice is that there is an undead presence, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Like just one?
Yeah, just one.
All right. I'm gonna sneak and get a good look to where that undead is.
Oh, you have advantage because you're invisible.
Yeah. Stealth check with advantage.
I'm gonna do that as well. 20. 30. Nice.
All right, 30. Nice. Viral is a ghost.
You have advantage.
Chunk.
Thank God.
Actually, no, he does not have advantage. He's wearing plate armor.
No, but
so it's normal. It's normal.
8.
Fuck.
Chunk. You guys are walking junkyard behind
I
you.
on the face before he walks.
You're giving me crap for failing a stealth check, and you're like,
I tried to stop him.
Okay.
The moment I heard the clanking.
Again, I want to scout ahead first.
All right, Viral, you scout ahead.
Why do I try?
Let Viral do the job.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
But you scout ahead. You notice that there are a couple of Quam. There's about 4 Quam there. And they're all wearing actually no, sorry, for 5 of them there, and what looks like a vampire that's currently feeding on a couple of bodies. 4 of the Quam are wearing heavy plate armor, while one of them, the 5th one is wearing robes and carries a staff. The vampire that's feeding is wearing heavy plate armor and has a giant greatsword strapped to his side.
Okay.
You also notice, interestingly, that even though he's directly in the sun, he doesn't seem to be affected by it.
Yeah, I figured. They found a way to resist that.
Yeah.
And I also know that they've also found a way to resist the talisman, so that's pretty much useless. So
at this point.
So are they blocking a way we need to go to? Like, is there any other way to go around them? Or...
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to go around them, but they're just you think, judging by the way that these guys have black armor on, you think that these guys are some kind of special ops group was snuck behind their lines to take out resistance.
Yeah. So it's.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know that. Yeah. Wait. Before I do anything, I get is there a rock beside me since it's a battle? I want to get something to throw.
Yes, there is.
All right. This could be some Metal Gear Solid right here.
Oh no, Vero.
So, where's everyone else?
You are the only one scouting ahead.
You're the only one there.
Yeah, but how far away is Alexander and Silvana?
They're actually behind you by about 60 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so I grab 2 rocks and then.
Oh no.
I if I'm at one side of the door, I transfer it to the other side, and then I throw a rock, to where the doorway is, where I am at.
Oh, smart.
Nice.
Right, so basically, you are on one doorway, and then you sneak to another door, and you throw a rock back where you were.
So that I want them to hear a sound coming from where I am.
Yeah.
All right, so you drop that there, and they all just stop what they're doing. They immediately snap up and look at the doorway. And then the guy in the rows with the staff is obviously a wizard because he chucks a fireball at you.
Wait,
just instinctively. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. But the thing is, how did he see very?
Okay, I'm gonna lock that.
All right.
He's invisible at this state. Just saying.
Right.
No, he's probably. I think he's just chucking a fireball for
the
he
noise.
heard a noise, fireball.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, just
so
no mercy.
No damage.
No damage,
right.
and still invisible.
Yeah, you'd say no damage. You just casually stand there with the fireball blossom around you.
Oh my god.
And then you see here they're all listening intently.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. If I say anything, does that break my invisibility?
It does not. You'd have to attack in order to break it, or cast a spell to break it.
So it's totally fine if you walk away, which me and Alex will probably hear you by now because the blast.
Well, I mean, I hear the blast and I go like sneaking by and trying to see what's going on, and I'm like, Vero, what are you doing?
You hear the chunky sound. The chunking of your armor gives it away.
Oh yeah, of course it does.
All right.
I cast spell immunity on myself.
I love how much like, God damn it, Alex.
I was trying to set up like an ambush sort of
It's
thing,
the
but
rarest moment of Alex doing.
actually, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Now they're gonna hear that chunking armor, and then they're gonna chase after it probably.
Chase
Probably,
after Alex.
Yeah.
They don't know how many we are.
Yeah.
So
So the wizard, wizard is takes two of the armored quam. He sets up he just backs up and hides behind them. While the vampire and the other two start draw their weapons. They start moving towards where Alexander is, and you notice that their weapons are actually coated with silver.
Yeah, no, of course.
yeah.
Alright, I cast invisibility on myself again before they reach me, and then I sneak.
If you do cast invisibility on yourself again, then you will become. Then they will all become visible.
What?
Your friends, because it's a concentration spell.
Right. If
hang
I
on.
wait, if I
What were you casting
but,
immunities to?
No.
But here's the problem. I see what he's saying. The DM saying is that because
No, but
if you
instantaneous
cast,
spell doesn't break concentration unless you do a both concentration spell. That way you break the first concentration. If you cast just normal spells that's instantaneous, it doesn't break.
I know, Savannah. Savannah.
Okay.
Here's how it works. Your first casting of invisibility, right?
yes.
Yeah, you're concentrating on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you cast spell immunity, and what are you immune to?
To dispel magic.
Dispel magic. Okay, good. So you cast spell immunity. That made you visible, but you're still concentrating on invisibility.
Yes.
You cannot become invisible again.
Without breaking the others, so I'm gonna go stealth.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go stealth.
That's what I'm saying. Stealth 14.
I'm gonna use
All
luck.
right.
Use luck. You got this.
24.
Hey, 24.
Yep.
All right, and the vampire is sniffing for you. You can actually hear him like the Nazgul in the first one of those. He's like.
All right, so they are all together at this point.
Actually, they're spreading out. They're spreading out so that they can't be fireballed in a single hit.
There's 3: the Quam and the wizard, and then there's 2.
I'm gonna
I think
aim
the vampire
for the
and somebody
wizard
else.
at this.
Yeah, aim for the
point.
wizard. Yeah.
All right, you go visible when you cast, but cast away.
I'm gonna stealth near him. Actually, I'm gonna stealth near him. Can I, with my stealth? I think I can do that.
Yeah, you can stealth past the first group. If you're going to stealth past the second line of bodyguards, you're going to have to make another stealth check, but with disadvantage because you're close to them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stealth past the.
Well, you're just trying to move closer to the second group
to
so you
the
can fireball it
basically.
or damage.
And then I look at our position. What are our friends at this point?
Your friends are behind you.
Seriously. Okay.
Well, I'm nearby. I haven't moved any closer because where are you, Viral?
Vero is closer.
Lines.
Yeah, Viro's probably closer to you, and me and Kyra are closer to where the vampire and his cronies are heading. So honestly, as soon as you ring the dinner bell, I'm charging in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna stab them at the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna use hypnotic static. That's the thing I learned when I leveled up. I'm not sure if that'll work, but
Synaptic static? What's that?
it's a spell. I found it on the internet. I'm not sure if that works. Hold on.
Let me check.
Yeah. I know it's.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think it's from the.
It's from Xanathar's Guide.
Yeah.
All right, choose a point, cause psychic energy to explode. Each creature within 20-foot radius to a lower can't be affected.
Yeah.
I see. So it's fireball, but
with
for psychic damage.
But with psychic damage.
And a
reinforcement. Yeah. And that means I'm gonna aim. Hold on a failsafe. Muddle thoughts for a minute. So yeah. I'm gonna aim for the wizard actually. And
Alright, you'll be able to hit the wizard.
So 2 of them? Is that the case?
Right, yeah, you'll be able to hit them.
So
You'll be able to hit.
yeah, okay, cool.
Alright. So what is your DC?
20.
Right, the cronies have botched their saves utterly.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Right.
They become stupid for 1 minute.
They were already pretty dumb.
Yeah, I'm aiming for
Yeah.
the wizard. That's the point.
All right.
Please be dumb.
The wizard, however, makes his save.
Yeah, I
Damn it.
know. He's probably really.
Yeah, but then he knows where you are.
Yep. He's,
All right, I'm charging in as soon as that
Yeah,
happens.
as soon as
Right.
that happens.
Roll for initiative, everybody.
Okay, here we go.
Okie dokie.
Oh, come on!
Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
20.
Right. Hang on. So
For
Savannah
the
gets.
scout behind enemy lines, I have such a low initiative. God damn it.
Well, normally you roll better than that.
Yeah, normally.
Remember the last fight you got a 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
you were speedy viral. So
Yeah.
All right.
I
Let me
was
see.
on top of things. I'm just tempted to get the alert feature so I can get +5 to
Yeah,
initiative.
plus another
Yeah.
5, which is awesome.
Right. So Kyra's there. All right. Silver Dragon acts on Alex's turn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shield Guardian acts on Savannah's turn.
Yep.
And now the Quam and the Vampire. I'll just do Quam in one and Vampire in the other. Right.
All right.
That would be 15 for the Quam and for the Vampire and 18. Top of the round, Alexander Anderson. What do you do?
All right. Well, let's. Who am I closest to?
You can hit either the two Quam and the Vampire. You can hit. You can reach easily.
All right. Well, first thing I want to do, actually, yeah, this is what I want to do. First thing I want to do is I actually want to try and send the young silver dragon to try and cover
The advantage point.
closest. Well, the closest ones that I can hit.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's gonna use his
Breath.
he's gonna use his breath.
All right.
All right. So
Oh,
that's
battle
gonna be
music.
a Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke. Plus, so it's the Quam. What's his DC?
17.
17. All right. The Quam make it.
Damn it.
Well, these guys are very heavily armored, and the Vampire also makes it. He does not
All
need to
right.
use
So
any
they're
barriers.
not paralyzed, but they still
No.
take half damage from this.
Right.
So half of 54 would be
27.
27. Yeah.
27.
Right. Hang on. Let me just get the Quam's.
Oh. No, it's not the target.
Yeah, these guys are not that big. They're about they're stocky dwarf sized. All right. So these guys all take 27 damage.
Nice.
Right. So while they're busy taking damage, Alex, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go charge in at the vampire. And as I charge in, I put my hand over the blade of the Oath Keeper
Yeah.
and Banishing Smite.
Holy
Yeah.
Oath Keeper.
Holy Oath Keeper.
Yeah.
All right. Banish Smite. You're gonna attack the vampire. Have at it.
All right. First attack.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
All right. And
All caps Oathkeeper. Dang.
Oath Keeper.
Oathkeeper.
-7. All right. He's not banished yet.
Okay. Second swing.
Hey, that's a hit. Yep.
And
-1. Banishing Smite, you said?
yes, Banishing Smite.
Let me check very quick. That's banishment.
You want to know what Banishing Smite does?
Yeah, I'm checking it. All right. You hit him and he vanishes.
Nice.
Nice. Good. One down. All right, that's my turn.
Right. Kyra's going to take her turn, and she's just going to pop up next to one of the Quamsters.
Monsters.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. She has got. I forgot to bring up her stats. Right. So, charges in, lost hit. Alright, her first attack, though, it's a miss. Like, she swings it, and the Quam just catches it on the shield. And she's able to drive it back a step before she's able to swing her sword around and hit again.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Alright. Yeah, so she gets 2 attacks. It's not. Alright, yeah, so that Quam is badly injured. Alright, the vampire can't do anything because he's banished. Savannah,
All right.
you have revealed yourself
All right.
to the Quam and to the vampires.
I seize the wizard, the Quam wizard, and
Yep.
its minions. He still takes half the damage from before the synaptic static. So
Synaptic static, so
Yeah,
that
even-
would be what, 30?
yeah, even he succeeds, and the others are. Oh, I need to roll a 1d6. Hold on. They are muddled for a minute. Let me just roll 1d6. 1d6 first. Then it's a 3. That means they
Minus 3 penalty.
yeah, they during the time they suffer -3 penalty to all their attack and ability checks, as well as concentration.
Right.
Yeah. So, I am gonna do. Well, shit, the wizards are there, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna charge in.
Like your Rod of Lordly Might?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna charge in, and I'm gonna stab him. Stabby.
Which one?
The wizard, definitely.
Alright, you are charging in.
Yep.
They will not opportunity attack you. What do you do?
I'm gonna attack the wizard. Like,
Alright, when you attack the wizards, the 2 Quam in front of him interpose their shields between you and him.
I need
So give him a bonus to his AC.
parry, definitely.
So
22.
22. Alright, hang on. Let me see if the Quam are able to stop you.
Which is pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah, it is decent. 22 is decent. Let's see, 15. No, they're not able to stop.
Nice.
They're not able to stop your attack.
All right. First stab. 20. So
He is not dead.
second stab.
Hurt him badly. That's another hit.
Stab,
That kills him.
Third stab.
That third stab is going to have to be on one of the armored Quam because you just killed that wizard.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Nice.
Oh, the third. Oh, the wizard's dead. Okay.
Well, yeah, you killed the wizard after
Yeah.
the second strike.
Then
Yeah.
I use the third stab on the Quam, who has
Right now.
-3 on ability check.
That's not to
Yeah,
AC though.
yeah.
Not the AC, but ability
Nice.
checks.
But no,
It's able to stop.
Hold on, the Quams can't do anything because they're muddled in their thoughts. Because
Let me
they all
check
fail.
synaptic shock. Synaptic static. Actually, muddled won't they? That takes the penalty to attacks, ability checks, as well as the Constitution saves to maintain concentration.
Yeah. I'm not sure
That
muddled.
does not affect their AC.
No, I know
It
it
doesn't-
doesn't,
it doesn't-
affect their AC.
No, but it affects other things, Sylvana, but it
Yeah.
doesn't affect them being able to, like,
Oh,
block. It's
so
not like
they're
a paralytic.
not like lost in their thoughts and can't do.
No,
No.
it's more like they just have it's a good debuff.
Okay,
That's what it is.
that's it.
Yeah. So they are able to withstand. So if you attack him, he's able to block it with his shield.
Okay, so he blocks it. It's fine. Now will be the Shield Guardian's turn. Since the wizard is dead, Shield Guardian is gonna cast True Polymorph on me.
All right. And what are you true polymorph into?
Plantar.
That's on.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Plantar.
Yeah, they look at that.
Yep.
And they're like, oh crap, we don't have the stuff for this.
A dragon and an angel just showed up. We
Yep.
weren't prepared.
Yep.
All right.
That's
So
it.
what's going to happen is the 2 Quam who are engaged with the dragon and Alexander They're going to attack the least threatening-looking target, which is Alexander.
All right, so just so you know, my AC is 19 now because I've attuned to Oathkeeper.
Right.
Nice.
Let's see what this guy can do.
What is Oathkeeper? Is it a longsword? Greatsword?
Great sword.
It's a great sword. It's just
I
it's
was just
basically
wondering why your AC is lower because
my AC is lower
shield.
because
Yeah.
no Defender. Defender gave me +2 AC, but
Yeah.
I've pocketed Defender and I'm using Oathkeeper now.
All right. All right. So with the two are gonna. So one of them trundles up to you, Alexander. It attacks you twice. It hits you twice.
Okay.
Each time you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
So 26.
Yep, 26 total. Aren't you glad you got that plus 40 bonus to AC? I mean to HP.
To health. Yeah. It's not bad. The player is happy for the extra health. Alexander was not happy about the
getting hit.
shenanigans to get that extra health.
Right. Second one trundles up. You're able to dodge the first swing of its flail. But the second swing, the backswing catches you, and you take you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Another 13?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. Now the other two clone, the ones with Savannah, one of them is going to make a gesture, jerk its head at the other one.
Can I tell what they're about to do?
Yeah, make an
Besides
insight check.
Yeah. Insight. Come on. 20.
Yeah, you believe that they're planning that one of them is going to try to hold you off, while the other one runs for help.
Okay.
Right.
Not much I can do to stop them.
Right. So the first one is going to go. Is actually going to back up.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Back up about. Yeah. So you get. When I say back up, I mean like.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Not disengage. He's not disengaging. He's backing up. So you can opportunity attack him if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Opportunity attack. Stab him in the back. 25.
All right, that's a hit.
19.
All right, 19. Also, your shield guardian gets an attack if he likes.
Yep, definitely. Shield guardian. Oh no! Hold on. No! Roll 20. Yeah. Just as shield guardian is about to attack, roll 20 just
dies.
Yeah, just. It's okay.
You have failed me.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Alright.
So when it gets it out, I suppose I should tell you, if I am the one stuck DMing Storm King's Thunder, one, I will draw pictures of the NPCs from Storm King's Thunder and PCs. Second thing is that if you go to Duke Zalto, I will make him sound like Mr. Burns, and he will have an assistant.
Oh, that makes me very excited.
Smithers, release the hounds. I wish to frolic and make merry. Actually, sir, it's Smolders, and yes, sir. Hounds are being released now, sir. Savannah, your guardian is not able to punch this guy.
Yeah, I know. The second time is like a mistake, sorry. Click it
that's fine. Yeah, he's not able to punch it, but he backs up about 10 feet, and then he charges you.
Charge? Okay.
Oh, he's doing a charge attack,
Nice.
Yeah. All right, he's going to attack you. What is your AC?
This will be 19 at this point.
19.
Because I'm not near the shield. Oh no, 20. Sorry.
Right.
I'm not near the
20.
shield guardian. Yeah, sorry.
Right. Let's see. His first attack misses. His second attack hits. You take some increased damage from this attack. You take 26 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength save.
Will it help? I'm immune to non-magical weapons.
You have resistance, not immunity.
Yeah.
So you take 13 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength save.
Is she in my aura or is she far away?
She is not. She's too far.
I'm too far.
Wait, just so you know, my aura is 30 feet now.
Oh, 30 feet then. Yes, she is well within your aura.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
I was about to say, because I leveled up, I think it was 18, I think, where my aura goes from 15 to 30.
30.
So,
Right.
so basically, you get +3 to this save.
Nice.
Right. Now that you knew that
26.
you're able to. Yeah, you step back. You're knocked back a step, but you're otherwise able to keep your feet.
I use the rod, just bash him out of the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The second one. Now that you've used your opportunity attack, he's going to turn. He's going to run, shouting for help,
All right.
and he's going to use his action to dash.
Yep.
To get. So now he's 50 feet away from Sylvana.
All right. That's all they can do, I guess.
Right.
So
Viral.
All right, so
Realize you
I'm
should
still
have gone before
standing.
them.
Yeah, I'm still standing by the doorway, like behind all of them, and then I see.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
this guy is running
away.
off. That's
Yeah.
where. Yeah, I'm gonna chase him down.
Nice.
Right. He's 80 feet from you.
How far?
80 feet.
80 feet?
Yeah.
80 feet.
You could move, bonus action, dash, and Misty Step
Yeah.
to get to him if you wanted to.
Move,
Or you
dash,
can
and then
leave
bonus
it to
action
me,
is to
it's
step.
fine.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, you can't do both.
Yeah. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Hold on. I'm just checking my. I'm gonna just check all my things if I can find a way to stop this guy.
Well, he's already calling for help.
Yeah, but I can try something.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can.
You know what? Okay, I'll just use my triple. I'm going to move and then dash again with my bonus action. So I have 90 feet of movement, and
Yeah,
I'll
you-
just stand. I'll just stand between him and the way out.
All right, yeah, you're directly in front of this guy now. He's like, he just looked up. So, where did you come from?
Like a ghost. Yep.
All right.
I'm still
top of-
invisible, right? I didn't do anything.
Yeah. So you don't. He doesn't know you're there.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Right. Top of the round. Alexander, you hear like a horn blowing in the distance. It's like a couple streets over.
Yeah. We need to clean up fast. Okay. So who's left?
There's currently 4 Quam left.
Yep.
The armored
Quam.
ones.
Okay. First off, I need to roll a d6. Nope. Okay. So my dragon buddy's gonna go after one of the qualms. 1 bite, 2 claws.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, also, Savannah, the one in front of you, the one who's currently engaged with you, succeeded on his intelligence save to shake off synaptic static.
Oh, so he made it? Okay.
Yeah, he made the save. The other one did not.
Okay.
Alexander, that's your bite missed. Yeah, the Quam just caught it on the shield. That hits. That misses.
So 13 slashing damage.
All right. Let's see. All right.
And if it's if I can, I want to move towards the qualm that he hit.
You can.
Okay, I'll try and flank with him.
You are flanking the dragon.
And then-
Actually, no, your dragon flanked is flanking with you, so that would mean your second claw attack hits.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I didn't. Okay, so 9.
Right.
extra damage.
But he's still not dead yet. These guys are, these armored Quam are built like tanks.
Yeah, figured. Okay, so Oathkeeper swing with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And
20, and the one that you're attacking, the one that he attacked?
yeah, the one that he attacked.
All right, yeah. You just decapitate him with one swing.
Nice.
Cool. Anyone nearby that I can hit?
Yes, there's another one.
All right, I will swing again.
All right,
26.
that's another hit.
All right. Well, I'm rolling pretty high. Sorry, damage for Oathkeeper. Okay. It's in reverse order.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Minus 14, minus 26. All right. Yeah, he's still kicking.
Okay. And I'm just I'm 5 feet away from him just in case he tries to book it. And that's my turn.
All right, Kyra is going to bring the hammer down on top of this guy.
Nice.
Well, not hammer, more like great sword.
More like great sword, yeah.
Decapitating.
All right, and she does with one swing. She crushes the guy. She breaks the guy's neck and
Nice.
absolutely just crushes him into the ground. And then she's going to move 30 feet up to where Sylvana is currently having her own problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Does she still have attack?
Yeah, she still has one more attack, which she uses to hit the other guy.
Nice.
And oof.
Advantage, because she will know to pose at advantage point.
Right, advantage.
Please hit.
But yeah, it hits. Even without advantage, it would have hit.
Thank
Just, oh boy. So that damage, that was brutal.
you.
All right, so that is Kyra's turn. Vampire is banished.
Yeah.
Sylvana, what do you do?
So the guy in front of me is still there, right?
Yeah, he was wounded by Kyra, but otherwise he's still there. And Kyra could not move into a flanking position.
Okay. So Kyra is in the flanking position.
She's not. No, you'd have to circle around to get in the flank.
Okay. I have the shield guardian to circle around to a flanking position and then use the shield guardian to pummel him.
Get it.
Try to see.
That's a hit.
20.
That's a miss.
20
Oh,
is a miss.
20's. Sorry, no, 20's a hit.
Okay, so
Could've
total of
seen- yeah.
16. Just
Not bad.
He's not dead.
Alright. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna use one of the attack to hit him. 34!
Oh, that's a hit. That
Jesus.
just crushes him. That just puts him. That takes his head off right there.
Planetar Sylvana.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fly towards the one that's escaping. And then
Yep.
I'm gonna go near him and strike down the second time. 23?
It's a hit.
Okay.
46. Oof. Ooh, baby. No, he's not dead. But
Yep.
he is. Yeah, he is. That really hurt him.
Yeah, I intentionally to move into a flanking position with Viral. So
Yep.
Viral will get advantage when he attacks.
Yep. All right, so that's your turn then.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Viral.
All right. So I'm just gonna attack him. I mean,
Advantage.
let's finish him off.
Finish
All right.
him.
Finish it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Ooh,
Both hits.
that's amazing.
I'm not gonna waste any spell slots.
Yeah, don't.
All right, miss. Right, yeah, you just appear out of nowhere. He turns around, you stab him up under his helmet into his head, into his skull.
Nice.
Ding.
And then he sags to the ground.
Nice. All right.
All right. That's it for me.
All right. At this point, there's no other enemies in the streets, but you can hear shouting as more Quam are coming your way.
All right.
Alright,
We need to move.
From
We need to
where?
move.
Yeah, Kyra will say, "This is not our fight. We can't beat an army."
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's get
So
out of here.
where
Yeah.
is the sound coming from, and which direction can we go?
It's coming from. You're not sure where it's coming. You know where the direction is. You're not sure which end of the alley they'll show up. As for how you guys can leave, you can charge through the houses and basically parkour through the houses. You can climb up on the roofs and run across the roofs. You can dodge through the
Alright.
streets.
I'm gonna fly near the rooftop, but like in a discreet, so cover to cover. So
Make
he
a
won't
stealth check.
Attack
Yeah.
me. All right. He doesn't have. He just used dexterity. 16.
Hang on. I need to
I
make
think
a
it's hard to be stealthy when you're a planetar.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh, the
honestly,
radiant booming out of my wings.
All
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the radiance.
the giant angel-like wings,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, the giant angel, planetary angel, Savannah, flies up, and when she looks behind her, she sees a vampire angel flying towards her.
oh
Ah,
god.
Frag, I knew it. I just told the others go, and I
Yeah.
asked Shield Guardian to grab. Who is the slowest though? Kyra?
That would probably be Kyra.
All right, Shield Guardian is gonna hold Kyra. Just hold her up. And
By the way, her
just
speed is
forward.
30 feet, just so you know.
Okay. Oh, so it's the same. You know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like Shield Guardian is gonna bring up the.
Well,
rear.
Kyra
Yeah.
can chill either with you or sorry, I mean the Shield Guardian can chill with Kyra and just be there.
Yeah, just bring up the rear.
Yeah.
If anyone attacks, he's gonna use his body to block.
All right, we're gonna try. I'm gonna
Let's
try. Yeah, run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run with Nero with the dragon.
You can fly with the
Right.
dragon though.
Well, yeah, I can
Yeah.
fly with the dragon.
Yeah.
I'll just run along.
Right. So the. I'm not sure
Alright.
what this will do, but I'm gonna try it if the angel gets close. I'm just gonna check. What does this do? Huh.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Dispel good and evil. What does that do?
That's
Surrounds fey undead creatures beyond the material plane. From
break
duration-
enchantments, and you can attempt to drive it back to its home plane.
I'm gonna use that to the. Wait, they're in their home plane.
No,
they're
he's not.
No, they're not. They're
I'm
not.
gonna use
no.
that.
All
Try
right.
it. It might work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What it's going to do is actually it's going to just pull. The angel's just going to pull up to a stop, about 30 feet away from you, Savannah.
Okay.
And you can see that it's just grinning at you.
Okay.
It's bare its teeth, and then
I green back as I cast the spell on it.
you have to reach out and touch him, make a melee spell attack against him.
Dispel good and evil range. Why did the range says self? That is so weird.
Because you're protecting yourself from it.
You're protecting yourself from it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so you're gonna have to fly up next to him.
All right. I fly up next to it.
All right. As you fly up to him, though, you hear him. He whispers in the hideous voice of the vampire god himself. He says, "Be corrosive, be pernicious, be diseased, be devoured." And he opens the thing's jaw just distends open like 2 or 3 times than it normally would. And let's see what it's able to do to you. What's your AC?
20 at this point because I'm nowhere near the
Shield Guardian. Yeah.
19 actually if you're still in planetar form.
Wait, but I still have the magic items in my possession, so
Also, one thing quickly you should know about before I do this, before we go any further, one thing you should know about the Shield Guardian is he can't store 9th level spells. He's got to store a spell 4th level or lower.
Okay, then that means
Let's
I
give
cast
you-
it on myself. Wait, is
Right.
that the case? Because I thought it just says store.
I think it is 4th level or lower. The reason why I say that
that's
is
the Pearl of Power. I'm
no,
not sure
that's the Shield
about
Guardian.
The reason why I say that now that I'm thinking about it is because I used a Shield Guardian in one of my campaigns recently, and
Oh,
I
it does
think
say
it
that.
had to be 4th or lower.
Okay, it does
Right,
say that. That
I'm
means
checking
I
it
cast
now.
it on myself. That means I cast it on
All
myself.
right.
Yep.
Right. So he is, and you're still. All right. So now you're still concentrating on that.
Yep.
All right. So he is going to reach out with his magic. The vampire angel is going to. You take 35 necrotic damage as it rips the blood out of you and drinks it
35. Oh shit, I don't have.
from your planetar form.
Wait,
and you
is
need
it
to
a
make.
magic effect? Right, it is, right?
Yes.
Fuck. Does it enforce saving throws or nope?
It does make a saving throw. Yes.
Okay, then I have advantage on that.
So you need to make it. So planetar needs to make a Constitution save, and even with advantage, you fail.
Okay. Fuck.
So your maximum planetar is reduced from 200 hit points
Mm-hmm.
to
how much?
165 hit points.
Oh, 165. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
put
your
in
maximum
bio.
points.
165. My 165. All right.
Yeah, he just.
else?
No, that's it. He's just.
All right.
Yeah, he just. His mouth just snaps back shut.
Okay. Well, is it my turn now?
Yep. What are you
I'm
going to try to do now?
Cast Dispel Good and Evil on myself, and wait, I already cast it, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it. And then, what do I do at this point? Dispel Good and Evil. Maybe you should run. Yeah, but like it's gonna chase after us no matter what.
Well,
so-
I mean, realistically, it's either gonna stay there and fight it by yourself, or you can join us. I mean, like, it's your call. I mean,
no, if I can
just-
banish it to its original realm, then I can.
oh, I
see
see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So you would have to cast that spell on yourself. And
Yeah,
run over
and then
them
I
like,
make
poke
a
them.
melee spell attack against. Oh, I know. I'm gonna use dismissal to make a melee spell attack on him, on the
Alright.
Vampire Angel.
Alright.
So what? Oh shit, Plantar is really hard. Sorry, all the stuff are spellcasting ability. Oh, charisma. So I'm gonna just use the charisma.
It's same bonus. It's 1d20 plus 12 for the spell attack bonus.
Yeah. All right. 1d20 roll / roll 1d20 plus 12. All right. 27.
That is a hit, and he must make a charisma saving throw or be sent back to his home plane.
Yep.
Well, he really does not want to go back there.
Oh no. Fuck.
He rolled a natural 20.
Ah,
Oh.
frick.
Yeah, when you try to touch him, he just slaps your hand to the side.
Alright, it's time to run. I start flying away from it. I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get hit.
Yeah, he's going to opportunity attack you. He's going to attempt to opportunity attack you. Okay. He rolled a natural 1 on that.
Oh, there we go.
Thank God.
Yeah, so he snatches at you, and you.
I fart at her face when he's trying to.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, and
You're
it's
gonna do it.
radiant. It doesn't do
Radiant
damage,
fire.
but it's radiant.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't do damage,
No,
but it's like.
I love how the DM had to actually say, "I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's not radiant damage."
No, I'm
afraid."
saying to you guys, it doesn't deal damage. It's like a
I
fart
know.
with radiant light. front of its face.
Fucking kill me now.
And I fly
As
away.
you fly away, you hear the angel say, "Accept death now. It is so much easier than what is to come."
La 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 la. I just fly away
Man.
with la 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 la, not hearing it.
I can't wait for Sylvana to meet any planetar.
Yeah, they'll probably kill me because of that.
Let us.
Anyway, yeah,
Ah.
yeah. I'm just flying away at this point.
Yeah, as you fly, as you fly to catch up, the angel says one more thing. It says, "You let us have them. You let us take them. But you're glad, are you not? You wished them gone. You wished them pain. And they are having it now."
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, he.
Maria is not gonna be suffering pain. Not here.
Not her.
Oh shit.
Not her.
No,
No,
Sylvana.
Lagertha. Cain. And all the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gave them to us.
Yeah, Kane, we never figured out was dead, but I almost certain that Kane was dead.
Wait, he came back for a while, right?
No, he did. But then it was mentioned that he went fighting undead
Yeah,
with
in the
Heinkel and Kasumi, and remember what happened with them?
Kasumi, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Cain. That was something else.
Yeah, I think King went on to hunting on his own.
No, Cain was the guy you met in you're thinking of
No,
Kaz.
sorry.
Oh,
Kane
Kaz,
was
sorry.
like the wizard
Kane-
of the group. Sorry. my
Yeah,
bad.
Kane was the
Yeah.
big guy in that one
Yeah.
area.
Kaz was captured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sorry. I was thinking a lot of characters.
Yeah.
So I was thinking.
Yeah.
Kaz, yeah.
A lot of other things, yeah, but you hear him, he's telling you basically that they have your family and they're suffering and that you want them to suffer.
Well, you know what? Okay. So for Sylvana herself, she managed to resist the urge to go back and kill this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, as you fly away, you turn around and you see that that a couple of Quam have managed to pull themselves up onto the roof. They're pulling out crossbows.
Yep. I know.
Yep.
I'm gonna
They've got
dive down
crossbows.
to the street. I'm gonna dive
Yep.
down to the street. Avoid.
So
the-
how are we doing, by
Yeah,
the way?
how are
Yeah, you guys are not running into anything. You guys are currently moving through the streets at a quick pace.
Yeah, figure.
I'm probably like a gigantic distraction, so they can hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you go
for-
through, you see evidence that there has been fighting here, like from behind enemy line. That Quam and the vampires have been sending people behind the paladins' lines to attack.
Yeah.
Alright. We just managed to, not safe, but like more like if we can grab
We
someone,
we slowed them down. Like I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like at this point, we need to get to Maria. We need to
Mhm.
figure out what's going on. Like we
Yeah.
killed a couple guys to slow them down, and it's more just we need to be updated on the situation.
Yeah.
Information is the key.
we will try to free if someone is in dire danger.
If we can, we will. But
Yeah.
it's more, especially from Alexander's perspective, it's more important to get to Maria because the consequences
Yeah.
are dire.
Yeah.
All right.
So, are we close at this point?
You're getting there. You're scrambling as you're scrambling up towards the big building in the center, the big cathedral where the Maria calls home.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken a few minutes for you to scramble through the streets. Savannah's still flying around. As you go there, you're greeted by the horrific sight of two enormous mounds of bodies made up of people that used to live in this part of the city. And they've been just piled up on either side of the bridge. There's a couple of, you can see that there's a couple of ravens sitting there plucking at them. A couple of vultures are also tearing bits of flesh off.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Yeah, undead.
All right. Yeah, you use your divine sense. You do not sense undead. You do think, though, that these probably would have animated as undead or could have been, but they've all been dismembered.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I think they use it to, I guess, defense or something like that.
Yeah,
this
the
is-
wall of bodies. Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not a wall. There's a path between them, but it's two large mounds. And on the ground are lines of heads that have been sawn off from the bodies of the people who were here. The Quam have apparently spared no one. Men, women, children, soldiers, civilians, all of them have been killed.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think that was a
Yeah, that was
decision.
that wasn't this decision.
Let's just
Yeah,
charge and
let's go through.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a good time to stop.
We need to go. All right, so
All right.
I'm running.
Yeah, you run between the piles, between the heads. You go up the stairs. You come to the long bridge that's between you and the cathedral on the far side. As you do, though, you notice that there's someone walking towards you. It's a man with white skin and blonde hair. He's wearing a simple white robe, and he looks like he's missing an eye.
Okay.
We've seen this before. Oh my god.
Where?
I feel like we've seen this guy before.
I'm
Memory
almost.
juggling.
You have seen him before.
I have. I'm
He
trying to.
polymorphs into Zabukiel,
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh,
and I'd like you guys to roll initiative once more.
fuck.
Yep. There's Zubikio. Yeah, he's right there.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. All right, 19. I'll take that.
All right.
And I'm assuming.
Oh,
wow.
no,
You want to use luck? I mean.
I
it will
already
be a
used
second
luck to
time.
dodge the fireball.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
Okay. I have a question. I'm assuming that obviously more than a minute has passed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, vanishing slide is gone.
Oh,
Yeah. Viral, I have a question for you. Would you like to switch initiatives with Kyra?
Yes, please.
All right, then. She will take your 10, and you will get her 18.
Yes.
Good. Yay.
Nice.
Special
Yeah.
feat from Kyra.
Yeah. Kara just gives you a boot on your butt to boost
Yeah.
you. Like,
So get in there.
All right.
Right, now, I need to pull up Zabukiel's stats, because he's got his own. He's got it. Okay. Alright, and Zabukiel gets a 15. Radio, Alexander. Zabukiel is 60 feet from you. What do you do?
Okay. Well.
The setting sun is glinting off of his tattered gold scales.
All right.
The first thing you notice is that this dragon looks like he's sustained numerous wounds. He's missing an eye. He's also got a lot of scars across his body. He's missing a couple toes and claws. Half his teeth, it seems, have rotted out. What do you do?
He's a
I
gold
say,
dragon,
you,
right?
you,
That is
Yeah, he's an
weird.
ancient gold dragon.
That is so weird. I mean,
you've
Well,
responsibly-
you know what happened to him, Savannah. He betrayed
yeah.
people in the past,
Mhm.
and as a curse, Iona put a curse on him that he cannot die
Yeah.
until someone violently slays him.
Yeah.
So I look at him and I say, well, you'll rest today. And I go charging towards him, 30 feet,
Yep.
second level spell slot, Misty Step to get 60.
You're right up next to
And-
this enormous gold dragon.
2 swings.
Right.
Wings.
Okay.
Oh.
So close. Damn
That's a
it.
hit.
What do you mean so close?
I have a
Okay.
I have a feat if I natural 20.
Right.
I'll dump a smite. I'll dump a smite into that, into the first and the second.
Okay.
5d8. So first and then second hits. I'm assuming
Yeah.
another 5d8.
All right. He is not dead.
Okay. And Silver Dragon does move on my initiative.
Yes, he does. But at the end of your turn, what does Jabukil is going to do? He's going to use a legendary action to try to smack you with his tail.
Okay.
Legendary
Figured.
actions.
And unlike Savannah, his tail is magical.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it. Asian dragons, man.
Yeah. Well, that's just not even that he's an ancient dragon. Normal ancient dragons don't have naturally magic weapons.
Oh.
Mhm.
It's just a personal trait.
But yeah, this guy personally was very powerful back in the day. He still retains some of that.
I figured.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. So, your AC is 19. You said.
Yeah, 19 now.
All right. Basically, just rolling to see if he gets a natural 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. You take 19 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
Hmm.
163.
from that smack in the face.
All right.
All right. That is now the Silver Dragon's turn.
All right. Silver Dragon needs to roll a d6. Nope. Okay. So Silver Dragon is going to. How far away is Silver Dragon?
He can easily reach it by flying.
Yeah. Oh, 80 feet. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. He's gonna fly over and he's gonna go do his bite attack and his 2 claws.
Nice.
Can he flank? if
Yes, he
possible?
can.
Okay. Perfect.
That's just challenge rating.
24.
24 hits.
That's the bite and the claw.
That's a hit.
Second claw.
That's also a hit.
Yeah, figured. And there we go.
Nice.
And that's 29.
So
All right.
many.
Savannah.
All right.
Actually, no, not Savannah. Hang on. What's your dexterity, Savannah?
4. Oh wait. I'm a plantar. Right
Your
now.
score.
5.
Oh yeah, your planet. Your
It's
planetary.
like +5. 20. Dex.
20.
+5.
Viral, what's your
Also
dexterity
+5.
score?
Yeah, Planetar can go first.
All right.
Yay.
I was going to, no, just to see who goes first. This is going to,
Yeah.
all right, I rolled a d20. Savannah, guess a number. Between 1 and 20.
1.
Viral?
Oh,
Number between 1 and 20.
It's okay. Vero can go first if he wants.
14. I rolled a 16. Viral goes first.
Okay.
Hey.
Go first.
all right. How
Sweet.
far away is the?
60 feet.
Mm, I can reach it with just dash and attack him, but there's something I want to try to do.
Oh. Spell.
How far is right? He's wounded in one eye.
Yeah, you know, that's already been like scabbed over and healed up. Sort of. He doesn't have an eye back, but he's still missing an eye.
Yeah. Empty
Oh, you
I
want
want to try to stab the other eye.
You want to blind him?
Yeah.
Mm.
Do it.
Okay, might as well set with. So how many charges do I have for Audiviator? When I teleport, did that take some charges, or was
Yeah,
it
it took
free?
7 charges.
Oh.
All right, I can't.
You
All right,
can-
yeah, I can't really.
You can do Misty Step yourself.
Yeah, but.
And he already missed his steps.
No,
Did
no,
I
by
miss the
himself.
No, you didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play.
By himself.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, for my bonus action and my main action, I'm going to dash, and then I want to start to climb on Shadow of the Colossus style onto this kill.
All right, so you're gonna have to make an athletics check versus his athletics.
Athletics?
Actually, make an athletics check to climb on, and he will get a saving throw to try to chuck you off.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wait, it's 20. Don't mind the 18.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, the training worked.
The training worked. You're currently grabbing him
Nice.
and hanging on for dear life. Is that your turn?
Yeah, most likely. I did everything.
Right. The dragon is going to roar and attack Alexander again with his tail. He hits again. Alexander takes another 19 bludgeoning.
Legendary
Cool.
action.
Right, Savannah, what do you do?
Charge in. Find the advantage point so I can get advantage, and then smack him with my.
Mhm.
Smack.
That's a miss.
Seriously, 18.
That's also a miss, even with advantage.
Even with advantage? Oh,
21
boy.
misses, yes.
21 misses.
All right, and at the end of your turn,
That's it.
he's going to reach out with his tail and slap Alexander one more time.
Go for it.
Come on.
All right, he's gone for it, and you take another 19 bludgeoning.
Cool.
All right, and on his turn, he's going to... Can't actually do it because that's... What he's going to do is he's going to leap off, still maintaining position with Alexander.
He's gonna.
He's going to
fly
fly-
midair?
Yes, still maintaining engagement with Alexander. Circle around, and then he's going to exhale fire on Alexander and Savannah. I need you both to make dexterity saves.
Oh god, I'm still hanging on this thing. Jesus.
Yeah, you're still hanging on. You're about 100 feet off the ground now.
Oh wait.
Okay.
If he's,
What-
we still get advantage because if he's 100 feet above the ground, he will get opportunity attack from both of us.
He'll only get an opportunity attack from Savannah, not from Alexander.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Because he's making sure to stay right next to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is,
It's not magical fire.
It's not. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Just wanted to. Make
That's
that
also a
distinction.
miss, Savannah.
Come on.
Oh boy!
All right.
Wow.
Dexterity
That's easy
save.
for me.
That's a pretty good one.
Dexterity save?
Dexterity save.
Oh, I don't have advantage on. Yeah.
No.
Well, that's decent.
Oh, I have
Mm.
resistance to magic effects.
It's not magical.
It's not mad. It's a
Yeah,
breath.
fire is
It's
not
remember.
magical.
Yeah, we
We
had
played
this.
that
We had it.
before,
Yeah.
All right, so that means both of you take the full 72 points of fire damage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god. So
God.
70 points. I'm assuming.
72.
72.
Let's be
Okay.
specific.
Okay.
Good
Gotcha.
thing I wasn't there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Woo!
Although you're something of a time bomb he's got to get rid of. He's got to deal with. All right, next up is Kyra,
Yeah.
who's going to...
9, 20,
She can't actually miss this stuff, so she's just going to dash up to where she can get up close to them.
93. Okay.
Right, top of the round, Alexander, what do you do?
Okay. Well, he might get his breath attack back, so screw it. I'm gonna dump
Smite.
all 100 points of healing into myself.
Mm.
So-
So I'm back to 134.
Right. That's your turn, then?
Well, I have a bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to channel my divinity and mark him, so I have advantage.
All right, so that's your turn, then.
That is my turn.
All right, Vero.
Oh, I mean, Silver Dragon?
Oh, right, sorry, Silver Dragon. Silver Dragon goes.
Turn.
Nope. Okay. So Silver Dragon's going to just take his bite and see if he can.
Actually, I
flank.
forgot. Crap, I forgot about the Silver Dragon. He also gets hit by the fire.
Oh,
So he
good
needs to make
point.
a dex save. I forgot about
Dex
it.
save.
No.
Oh, no. He takes 72 fire damage. Let's see, does that kill him?
No, it
Uh-oh.
actually doesn't. I have his health. It's like 168. So
Ooh.
Yeah, 168, so he's down in the 90s. He should not take another hit like that, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay. He's gonna make, if he can still flank, he's gonna make his 3 attacks if possible.
Yep, he can't. Actually, he can try to flank, yeah. So he
Okay.
can make his attacks.
Cool. Bite attack.
Yep. Miss.
Garbage.
Miss. Oh, wait, no, with advantage?
With
Then, yeah,
advantage.
Advantage.
both claws hit.
Okay, the claws. Then it's just the claws. So 26.
Minus. Okay, yeah, he is injured.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Right. Then now, Vero, you're up. You are hanging on for dear life on this monster.
All right.
must.
I'll try to get closer to its head. Like, how
Right.
many
So that
feet is it
requires
away?
another athletics check as an action versus him trying to shake you off.
Wait, Vero,
Alright.
do this. Stab him as an anchor, so you can climb closer.
You try.
Do it.
Artiviatus
Yeah,
is going
but
to
if I
suggest that you.
stab him, I feel like that would be counted as an action.
Artiviatus is going to suggest that you hold it in your mouth by a handle,
Oh.
then pull out one of your other weapons that you have,
And
and then use
Ooh.
that to stab into it to
With
use
that-
it, give
as
yourself an anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pull out my sun sword and stab right into Zabukiel and try to climb up.
All right, make an attack roll.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
Oh, I haven't used the sun sword in such a
Yeah,
long time.
it's been a
So
while.
long.
That hits.
Oh,
Ooh.
thank God.
All right, that's
you
the
just
baseline.
made you
I
just
know.
made the AC.
Yeah.
Right. That does not kill him. That's barely even a scratch for someone of his size. But you do anchor it in.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. That's
Right.
good,
So
that's good.
next round as an action, you'll have to make an athletics check to leap.
Alright.
Right. Then Sylvana.
I'm gonna try to distract it by flying closer and smack him in the eye with my great sword. Try.
All right, make your attacks. That's a miss.
Come on.
Oh my God.
That's a
Hey,
hit.
there we go.
Hey, finally.
There's the big damage.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
about
that
it.
does not take his eye out.
Yep, I know.
So.
That's about it. That's about all I can do.
Right, then at the end of this turn, he's going to use his legendary action to try to smack Alexander. Actually, not smack Alexander, he's going to beat his wings and try to knock you guys around.
Okay.
Alexander and Sylvana
Me. Yep.
and the Silver Dragon need to make dexterity saves.
Dexterity
Again.
saves.
Dex
Yep.
save. Nope.
Nope.
Oh no! It's a what?
Nope.
Nope.
Rip.
Rip.
Right. No, all of you take 17 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Oh, I have resistance to bludgeoning.
To non-magical bludgeoning, yes. So that means you would only take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Bing.
But you're
Yep.
still knocked prone.
Yep.
And the dragon flies, how many feet does it fly? Quite a few, I think.
Yep.
He flies 40 feet straight up.
Oh fuck.
All right, on his turn, he's going to fly another 40 feet straight up.
Okay. Another 40.
And what-
Oh.
Yeah, now he's going to reach around and try to attack Vero. What is your AC?
Right.
Me?
Yeah.
If I animated shield plus my shield, 24.
All right, he reaches out, he grabs you, and yanks you off.
Oh, 24.
Wait, what was the
See.
attack roll? Oh wait, no, I don't think I could parry like this now. That's fine.
Nope. And then he just drops you.
Oh no.
You are falling from, let's see, 220 feet up.
Oh shit. Oh, don't worry, Vero, I got you.
All right, unfortunately,
boy.
he can't really do much else now.
Thank God.
Alright.
Yeah, Kyra, let's see. She is going to reach down. She's going to heal out all that. She's going to put her hands on Alexander's wounds, and she's going to restore 30 hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Alex, you see your friend falling. What do you do?
So 30 hit points. Sorry, just wanted.
You get 30 hit points back. You are prone, and you saw Zabuki literally just yank Viral off and then drop him.
And I'm like, shit. Okay. So okay. Well, first I have to get up from my prone.
Yeah.
That's half your movement.
All right. I don't think I didn't do Banishing Smite yet. So you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do Haste.
All right. So you use your action to cast haste on yourself. Okay.
And then I have a second action, so hopefully I can use what little movement I have and my dash action to go upwards and try and see if I can catch Viral if Sylvana doesn't.
Yeah, you should do that first.
I should because we might all
Still
fail.
down there. Shield Guardian can try to be the last.
Try to catch.
Yeah,
we're the last one to catch Viral. All right. And that will be my turn, and I'm hoping Silver Dragon can do. Well, Silver Dragon has to get up and then use half of its movement to fly upwards.
Right, Viral. You are falling, and your sun sword is still impaled in the side of the dragon.
Okay, how many feet am I away from Zebukiel?
You've fallen about 60 feet. You're falling at a rate of 60 feet.
Seriously?
So I'm currently 60 feet away from him now.
Yeah, and you're 60 feet away from your friends too.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
From the bridge where you are.
I can't just Misty step.
No. I would be honest, I was just
boy.
gonna say, Viral, I hope you live through this. But if you don't, I'd like you to know I really enjoyed our time together. I really did.
Oh my
Thanks.
god.
Try to convince them to give me to another Lakewood.
Yeah.
And hopefully, why should I? Hopefully there's going to be enough of you left that they can just revivify you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really do anything. I'll just end my turn.
Right, Savannah.
Alright, I'm gonna try
You are
to fly
prone.
up and catch him. I have 120 feet of flying, so I can easily catch him. I hope.
Right. Right.
What check should I make?
You can't catch him quite yet. You got to wait until your turn.
Wait,
Until
wait, it's my turn.
I mean, sorry, not until your next turn. I mean, he's too far. You spent half your movement to stand up. And you got to. Actually, no. You got 60 feet. Yeah, you can fly up to him.
So I can fly up to him that's why I'm
you can
like.
catch him. Make an athletics check to catch him.
Strength.
That would be a strength. Just a
Strength check. Nope. Gotcha. I don't gotcha.
I knew it. Fuck.
Right. Zabukio, at the end of your turn, Sylvana, Zabukio uses two of his legendary actions to fly down 40 feet closer to you. And now on his turn, all right, he's going to fly another 20 feet closer, and then he's going to exhale his fire breath on you, all of you.
Oh, not again.
So everyone but Kyra needs to make dexterity saves.
Dex save.
Everybody?
21.
Everybody.
Even the shield
Except for
guardian?
Kyra.
Okay.
Except for the Shield Guardian. Shield Guardian does not
Way
need to
too
make
far.
saves.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes.
he's way too far.
Nope. And the dragon, Silver Dragon, I'm assuming?
That's right.
21.
Nope.
Nope. And Vero, you also need to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Oh, for
he's in the
Oh
middle.
god.
Fuck.
So wait, I have evasion. So does that if I pass?
That
this,
would apply. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it would.
True.
27. All right. You make your save, Vero. So you do not
Yay.
take
You
damage.
dodge midair.
Yeah. You wiggle midair. It's
I
like,
can't-
yeah.
I can wiggle and dodge a fire breath, but I can't do anything to fly myself up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that.
What's wrong with his minds? You guys, the rest of you who failed your save, take 77 fire damage.
21 also failed? Okay.
Yes.
Just asking.
21 was not enough to dodge.
I think this is a happy
77.
moment for me.
Yep.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most
All right.
happiest moment.
So
77
sorry,
I said, right?
77.
Shit.
Yep, 77 fire damage.
Holy shit, I'm down to...
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Silver Dragon.
Yeah, Silver Dragon. Is he dead?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, you hear the dragon just roar and then dissolve into motes of light.
Fuck.
Oh.
Right, so Kyra, she's watching this happen. She stands up on the railing and she's going to ready an action.
Interesting.
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Ah!
Seriously? Mid-battle? Oh
Mid-battle,
my
yes.
God.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the
And I'm
dragon's not
still
so easy.
falling.
Still
Yeah, the dragon.
falling?
Oh,
You're gonna be
it's not
falling
so
for a
easy.
whole week.
Yeah.
The dragon's not so- Well, you guys I remember you guys had an slightly easier time with him inside of his castle.
Yeah.
It's not so easy now that he has room to maneuver. You don't have Uncle Screwtape around to deal the damage, is he?
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing, is that he was kind of at a disadvantage because he was locked in place. And I think the other thing that happened was, I think it was either me or Bartimaeus who were like holding him down with like
Yeah,
whole
I think
person.
it's Bartimaeus.
Hold on.
Yeah, but it's Bartimaeus.
Yeah.
He's not so easy now, is he?
No.
Yeah.
When you give an ancient.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
I was able to stab his eye before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. You were trying to get to the point where you could, but he grabbed you and threw you
I
off.
also didn't want to be. I didn't want to be an asshole, but I'm almost certain that he has true sight. So
Yeah.
it might
Only two
not have.
giants
It might not have
sight.
mattered if you blinded him.
Actually, no, it would. He would need blind sight to bypass blindness.
Really? True sight
Really?
doesn't. Oh.
No, what's her name?
Nice.
Sophia was different.
Yeah.
Sophia was
Oh.
different.
Okay.
She had
Gotcha.
some other magic sustaining her vision,
Mhm.
even without her eyes. But if you were to blind someone, if Viral, for example, were to be blinded, his true sight would be negated. He would need blind sense.
Yeah.
And if he
Like
had spent more
blind
levels in
sight
Rogue,
in
he
the-
could have gotten it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yes, next week,
Yeah.
this is going to be a very interesting thing.
Vero will be
Yeah.
like Loki, like infinite loop of falling. It's like yes.
I finally saw that movie. That was
Yeah.
great.
Ragnarok.
Which one? Ragnarok?
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
I still think the best part of that movie was the callback to Avengers when
Yeah.
Hulk was beating the shit out of Thor,
Yeah.
and just Loki's just standing there going, "Oh God." I can't. Well, so this will be interesting. Yeah. So holy shit, like things have popped off.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Well, and by the way,
just yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
about it.